Congratulations.
Hello, Juggalo world. My name is JUMPSTEADY, and tonight you are joining us on the very suave, pimp-adelic show called the Zen of Love. And tonight, we will be giving you love advice, our tips, if you will, our wisdom, our knowledge that we have garnered from a lifetime of sexual relationships, both good and foul. We are experienced. Together, we have over 200 years of experience.
Well, actually, that's probably not accurate.
No, yeah, with Manny involved, fuck yeah, it is.
With Manny in there? Yeah, with Manny involved.
Years, no question.
200 years of experience.
Something that's
of
That's
love
a lot of
advice.
fucking.
And I am
something 200 in there.
And that's all our experience at the same time. Right?
I am joined tonight by Shaggy Two Dope.
Ow! Stretch Nuts.
Violent J.
That's right. The maker of love.
Courtney.
Hey.
Yes.
Singer of songs. You've heard
Singer
the
of
Singer of songs and executor of many talents.
There you go.
Advice giver of love.
That's right.
Yes.
A love scholar,
Yes, I would
if you
say
will,
scholar.
or if you won't.
Expert in love.
And if that weren't enough, tonight we have arranged for the big dog of love to join us later on in the show. We're talking about none other than Dr. Drew.
Oh! Dr. motherfucking Drew, of course, the modern day
I love
Dr. Ruth, you know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Dr. Druth.
He's singing a thing or two.
If anyone has experience in the love game, he surpasses us all. 20 fucking plus years, like just on radio alone.
Oh, yeah.
Not including television, just on radio alone, giving out the love.
He got
advice.
100 years just under his own belt.
Two decades. Two decades. That's a lot of advice,
Saying, like, all
man.
the hours he spends like doing his shit, he's got like 100 years easy. You know
Just
what I'm
think about that for a minute. 20 fucking years of advice given. You know how much knowledge is in that brain?
I'm talking about.
Story.
We're talking about just the Love Line show. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah.
Just the love advice. Picture all the other advice he's given.
Oh my God.
Holy shit cake.
All right, now
Thanks,
before we dive into it, we're gonna shoot over to our boy Manny the Monk. Why
you got a Friar Tuck robe on, man?
Because he's frying up some chicken in the back.
Brother. These are my jammy jams.
He thought this was a cooking episode. He thought you say
look
short
comfy.
fry order cook.
Manny could wear a motherfucking yellow robe with pink polka dots, and he's still gonna look like Friar Tuck when he wears it.
No matter what he does.
They meant a
but
night
check
robe,
it out,
not a
ladies and
fucking monk
gentlemen.
robe.
This is what I need you to do, man. I need you, if you want to get a shout out by me, your boy Manny Fresh tonight, live on the air. What we need is we still need you to donate those bits. We appreciate everybody donating what they can, but for $2,500, you get a shout out here live online by your boy Manny Fresh. And like I said, all bits are welcome. We appreciate everything. We gotta pay for the champagne that they got, that $4 Ripple, baby.
Woo!
But we gotta do what we gotta do. Fellas, back to you.
That Ripple champagne, that's the good shit.
Just know this, man. All little bits of bits are hellified and appreciated because we're starting off in the hole, all right? Deep. All right,
They
deep,
call us the
motherfucker.
whole boys.
So, and also, if you ain't got no bits to chip us off with, feel free to subscribe, motherfucker.
Which also costs money.
That's right. Those are your choices.
Right, either you give us money or you give us money.
Either A, give us some bits of bits, or B, subscribe, or C, all of the above, motherfucker.
You know what the dope thing is, though? If you subscribe, though, one of the benefits you will be receiving will be on the streams on Saturday night. We'll sign off. We all sign back in together. If you're subscribed, we're staying on an extra hour just for your subscribed ass.
Naked.
Naked. Well,
Fully nude,
from the
motherfucker.
waist down. From the camera
Just
down.
naked from the waist, from the belly button down,
We're
all
all
right?
wearing Christmas sweaters and with our fucking dicks and vaginas hanging out.
We know how you like it, and we're bringing it to you.
Is that official? An extra hour? Or is
I just made it official.
Oh, you
It's
just
not.
made it official.
Official now.
It's official now.
Hey,
Shit.
let's just call it
right here.
Let's call it 20 to 60 minutes. Let's just call it that. Extra content every week.
Official,
Up to an
like a
hour,
referee
perhaps.
whistle,
How about
motherfucker.
this? How about we'll say like this? You get up to an hour.
I did.
Oh.
That sounds
How's that sound?
It's a good
All right,
clause.
now tonight,
I like that.
That's-
if you want to call in and get some love advice, hopefully the number's on the screen or wherever the fuck it's at. But you can reach out to us, zoom in, and we'll talk to you live, face to face, or face the screen, depending on how you want to look at it. And we'll give you our most truthful and honest and brutal answers for whatever love question you have, whether it be
It's about to be brutal too. They're gonna call us
love,
brutal the barber
relationships,
beefcake.
sex, whatever. We'll give you that advice
Brutally honest.
coming straight from the tooth.
That's right. And we ain't the type of motherfuckers that are gonna tell you what we think you want to hear. We don't give a fuck what you
We're
want
gonna
to
tell
hear.
you what you need to
We're
hear.
gonna tell you what you need to know,
Yeah.
motherfucker.
All right, so while we give it some time to get all our callers all on a roll, all ready to go, we're just gonna kick it for a little bit, and I want to start it off with a topic for y'all. What do you guys know about ASMR?
A whole lot of nothing.
ASMR.
Not
I don't know. I
painful.
just learned something about Rule 34 or some shit last night. What is that? Something to do about like a lot of fucking or something. I don't know.
All right, well, anyway, ASMR stands for Autonomous Sensory Meridian Response.
Is that
Say
when you
that
choke
again?
yourself out? When you jack off, you choke yourself
No.
out? All those people die from it?
Autonomous Sensory
that?
Meridian Response.
Back up for a minute. What's that first
Michael
word?
Hutchinson.
Michael
Okay, autonomous, which is basically spontaneous.
Autonomous is not a word.
Isn't that like
It
autonomous
is.
sex, like with the same person always, right?
Now I might be
You
getting
mean anonymous?
I might
No one
be.
knows who
No,
you
it's
are?
not
I mean,
anonymous.
I
person
never
the whole
in
time.
my life heard the word autonomous.
All right, let
That's
me
when
just-
you're with the same person
like-
your whole life. Like ducks are,
Look,
or when crabs
no.
are autonomous with each other.
All right, listen,
Do you really know what that shit means?
I just told you.
listen. All right, I'm gonna tell you guys what this is, and it's gonna flip your wig a little bit.
Okay.
And a lot of ninjas at home are probably don't even know shit about it.
Autonomous, what
School us,
this is?
please.
Okay,
ATSR?
let's just call it spontaneous.
You bust
Spontaneous.
nuts by accident.
No, spontaneous sensory meridian response. So spontaneous sensory, which deals with the senses.
Yeah.
Meridian, which is the apex of something, like the top.
You
All right,
bust a
what
crazy
is it
hard
in
root
English,
spot.
man?
Okay, I'm
busting
trying
a-
to explain
it's
it.
busting a crazy rootless
Thing that
nut by
when
doing
you're driving
something.
that's
No,
in the middle
yes,
of the road.
goddamn it, this
Why
wrong.
does everything have to be busting nuts?
It's the
you
middle.
guys?
It's not the
We're on a
apex,
sex
it's the middle.
show.
If it's in the meridian,
All right, listen.
I still don't understand.
All right, listen. This is what it is. All right. They didn't even have really a word for this until about 2007, and
You just made one up.
It didn't really become popular until about 2015. Right now,
So what is
there's
it?
15 million videos containing this flavor on
Asthma?
on YouTube alone. All right, what it is. All right, I'm gonna try to explain it. It's actually kind of difficult to explain. What it is have you ever like it's basically audio porn? Okay, is the
So getting
crux
off
of
by
it.
listening to something.
Kind of getting off by listening to stuff, but it's not. It's more than that.
Oh, is that when people like chew into a
This
microphone?
subject so motherfucking weird,
Okay,
man.
listen.
Listen,
Sounds like my
I
strange
like my
addiction.
dogs lick water. I'm like, oh, gross.
Yeah. All right. So
Where they eat mattresses.
for some people, it's not sexual. For other people, it's sexual. Okay. So when you're have you ever like went into like get your hair cut or something like that and had a like real pleasant experience? Like you actually like it when you know, let's say you got a
I go to a barber. So
and that's
no.
what I'm saying. Like, well, let's say if you had a female cutting your hair or something,
Sticking her boob in your ear.
talking to you softly, right? And it's kind of like it's not arousing, but it's very pleasant. It's just like, you know, the clipping of the hair and all that. Maybe they shampoo your head or whatever for whatever reason.
Is that how you feel about
I
it?
think Rob just revealed his
Yes.
fetish.
I know. I've never felt
Okay.
that way get my hair cut ever. I'm just like, all right.
What the
itchy
fuck
as
are you
fuck.
talking about, man?
And the wind's gently blowing down your neck.
Okay, I'm saying that's not sexual. It's pleasant, right? The whole
Why is my
thing.
meat getting hard? Thinking about it.
Okay. ASMR, like one of the things that people associate it with is like Bob Ross. You know, Bob Ross's
This
show.
brings you make you calm when listening
Yeah,
to him
he's
talk.
just talking
Yeah.
softly.
He was a wife cheater.
You can hear the paint on the canvas. He's messing with the tools. You can hear all those
Very
little.
sensory.
It's very sensory.
Satisfying.
It's very pleasant,
Yeah.
very calming, and that's what it does. It's like it creates a low grade. You know, like a cat.
Where are we going with this?
I'm trying to explain what it is
Let
first.
the man talk.
Sorry.
It creates a low grade euphoria. All right.
Okay.
So you ever have a cat purr in your ear?
Oh, I hate it.
Okay, but for some people it's very pleasant, right? It's like you hear that, you know, that purring noise, and you're just like, oh, you know. So, what people have done is they created YouTube channels, right? And they put up videos of this sensory flavor, right? They use two mics that simulate your left and right ear. okay? And they're enhanced mics that mimic the human
You wearing
ear.
headphones while
Yeah,
listening?
you wear headphones when you listen to this stuff.
What's it got to do with sex?
Well, I'm gonna get to that.
Yeah,
But
let the
first,
man talk.
they're taking their nails and they're like tapping on glass. There's a bunch of different things they do. The whispering is a big thing.
That's like
You know what I mean?
schizophrenia shit. That's scary.
So, like,
you know what I'm saying? I don't want to hear some stranger with
some of the videos, there'll be like 3 hours of, you know, a lady just talking to you calmly to put you to sleep, but they're whispering, you know.
What is she saying?
And you put this ear on, they're just like,
You want to hear something
Glasses,
fucked
like
up? See?
hypnosis.
Yeah.
Now listen, I actually know a ninja
you take the wrong
that
way.
used to hire people to come and tell him stories till he fell asleep.
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Weird shit.
Right. Okay. So anyway, they have like affirmation videos where they'll be telling them like, you're wonderful, you're safe, you know, just like talking like that, you know,
Important.
you're so attractive, and you know, come here and lay with me, and they're just like the videos that go on and on about this, but it's done a lot better when I'm doing it, obviously.
Yeah, hope. 'Cause
So
I'm not
Like,
part of it is like fantasy,
Yeah.
you know. But for some people, now this doesn't appeal to everybody, but for some people, it's like when they go into a doctor's office or something, and you know, even a doctor hovering around, checking your ears or whatever. Somehow that creates a very low grade euphoric and calming effects, like relaxing effect for people, right? So anyway,
So you gotta kind of be a ninja to like for this to work on you.
Right. They've taken this, the, you know, porn industry, if you will, or certain people, they've taken this to a sexual level. So for some people, they're like, no, it's not sexual. It's a calming thing and all that. And other people are like, no, it is sexual. You know, it turns people on. So they've created like,
Well, they make everything sexual.
these porn videos where
And stuff, right?
women will be like kissing into the microphone, licking, and then in the porn thing, they're naked, you know, doing all this, and they're talking sexual, but in whispers, and you wear the headphones, and it sounds like when you got the headphones
And you're
on,
watching the footage too?
Yeah, you're watching the footage.
Of course, you got a naked broad.
Oh, wow.
Because
I
they
didn't know
have
you were
the-
watching footage that changes everything.
because they have the specialized headphones. It's like, it sounds like they're right in your
Yeah, I
ear.
got you.
Right, like they're really there. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? All right, I'm gonna play you this video real
Is
quick.
it one of those?
It's
with
one of the
men?
videos, yeah.
Oh,
So you
shit.
know what the fuck I'm talking about.
Yeah, all right, let's peep it.
All right, I'm gonna play this video right here. This video will give you a real good idea.
you have any of the
what
headphones?
fuck I'm
Can we
talking
peep
about. Now
that?
this is a non-sexual.
Oh, damn.
This is a non-sexual one. Okay,
Right.
but I want to show you this. I want to show you this
It's
first.
like
Sounds
elephant
fun.
tattoo or something.
Here, you guys,
About
you want to
the
relax?
animal.
Here goes Grandma talking.
Yeah.
Non-sexual? All
Yeah.
right.
The whole
You're
thing.
good.
My kind of party.
You guys got the
We
video
haven't took
ready
our
here?
pants off yet.
All right.
You put them to sleep. They were watching it over there.
Yeah, this is pretty
Relax.
fucking stale, just like I thought.
Yeah.
You know, got really
Do you guys
calm.
have the video ready? Oh.
Oh, we just
Oh,
can't.
We don't get to see it. Awesome. I hope the crowd enjoys it.
Hey, anybody want to
Is
text
there a
us?
way we
Tell
can
us
get
what
it up on the
says.
screen?
Oh, there it is, behind us over here. Right here.
On that little one.
Here you go.
No audio.
Do I just have to turn it up from here?
Oh.
Can I just turn this up?
I think.
No,
Nope.
not that kind of party.
Oh, I heard that.
What?
This is like that shit where they show like, you know, clay melting, or they show like
Clay melt? Oh, like the shit
Yeah,
getting
the sand.
sliced
Yeah,
all
shit
slow.
Crunching up all
Slice.
different
Yeah, like
things.
soap and shit, like a
Yeah.
little dice
Yeah.
pieces. It's called like that satisfying
The
shit or whatever the fuck
satisfying
it is.
videos.
Yeah.
It's the new wave for little kids.
Yeah, big time.
Satisfying.
So this is little kid shit is what you're saying.
Is there a way you guys can
Basically.
turn it up? Because we can't really hear nothing.
Basically.
Oh, there you go. I just heard. I
that
heard fucking with some paper right quick.
All right, so this next one is a ASMR video that involves a doctor
Damn, you just gonna hold your pipe out? Like
doing an exam on you. So for some people, again, this like relaxes them, like somebody floating around their face, examining their ears.
that? Yeah, this is the
checking
weird
their
one you were talking about.
eyes.
I don't understand this, man. That's crazy.
All right, one more time,
Crazy
and
talk.
then I'm going to show you the more a little bit more of a sexual one. But let's bring up that video with the doctor so you can get it.
Did you give everybody, supply everybody with flashlights?
Right next to your ears. Now I without using your
There it is.
eyes, just looking at me or looking at the poster behind me.
fucking extra creepy, man.
Yeah, it's not even a doctor. It's just some broad.
This whole subject
Look
is
at look
really
at her.
fucking
This ain't
creeping
a
me out.
doctor. It's a porno chick. It's whispering
I
to
don't
you.
like listening to the
I
saliva
know that-
in her mouth, like
like
her
a
tongue
tongue getting-
hitting the cheeks.
So it sounds like somebody eating.
Maybe
It's like
that's what
that's why
people
people
like
shut their
about it.
mouth
I
when they
don't know.
eat, so you don't hear that shit.
Your ears, okay?
Hard pass.
All right, so
The left side or the right side?
But she's a real
this
doctor
last
too.
one-
Look, she has an eye chart behind her.
This last
she has
one-
a seahorse.
this last one is the is one with showing like kissing, and you can kind of get an idea where it goes from there. I'm not sure how much we could actually
That's probably
show.
about as far as you push it on.
So this is
Twitter.
about as but this is like this next one is a girl like kissing the mics and stuff, and you know you can kind of get an idea how far you can take it from there. You know.
All right, cool.
All right, so we're gonna bring that one up next.
Well, I could see her doing some shit. Oh, there it goes.
Oh yeah, see, I'm with Joey. I'm not really.
I just picture her like eating some mayonnaise or something.
I would have been so much happier if I didn't know about this shit. I did not want this information.
No, I was cool without it.
All right.
The fact people are sitting around watching that shit totally fucking warps my brain.
Need some champagne
All right.
after that.
Now here's what's gonna trip you out. Some of these videos have like 30 million views.
No doubt.
Fuck yeah.
You know what I mean? Like people watch
People
this,
like this.
to either get in a calm, relaxed state, or they watch it
Or they bust mad quick and just watch the same one over and over
for sexual purposes.
That's how they get the fucking hits.
Yeah, but they, like I said, they got porn where the girls are like
I already
licking
know.
the
I do that
mics
shit on the
and stuff.
side. I just go.
Anyway, this is something brand new. It's kind of like really gaining momentum right now in a big way. And more.
Yo,
more
why
people
don't we
are
one
gonna
of
do
our
it.
streams
There's-
each week? We just take turns in the mic.
There's
Fuck it, why not?
Incorporate it.
Mad bit, son.
there's people straight up making millions doing this shit. Like, you know,
What the fuck are we doing? Why are
No,
we?
that's what I'm saying.
We're talking about it. Let's just do it. Give me the fucking mic.
All right. Anyway, that was that's the ASMR, the ear porn, if you will.
I've
Ear
heard
porn.
that like abbreviation. I had no clue what.
I don't want to discuss that.
No, me neither.
All right,
Let's just pass on that. That fucking sucks.
okay. All right.
That shit is
That's
creeping me
my
out.
vote,
And the fact 30 million people are watching it makes me not even want to leave the house. All right?
no, that-
I just want to stay in my room and say, fuck all y'all.
They're too
It's
creepy.
probably actually like 1,000 people watching it, just 30
Now,
million.
what
fucking
about?
times.
over and over.
I'm just asking you. What about the
That shit is
ninja?
on loop.
What about the ninja that's having trouble going to sleep? You don't think there's any worth
Then
in
take a
that?
fucking Trazodone. Get out of my face
It's
with
kind
that
of the
weird
way I
shit.
look at it. The way I look at it,
That's what I do.
the non-sexual
Grow up.
side
Right?
is like, you know, listening to the rain falling or whatever when you're trying to go.
Well,
to
that's
sleep.
real shit.
Much cooler than
That's
that
real
creepy shit.
I was
No,
no,
but I'm saying,
thunderstorm
like,
all night, but I'm not
Some
gonna
fucking
bitch.
stranger whispering in my ear.
Jungle
You're
sounds,
awesome.
rain
No, I don't think there's nothing that you could put right
You're
in
gonna have
the
a
fucking
great
ear
day
That's what
tomorrow.
eating hand
No.
in hand with.
Ugh.
Yeah, and like hearing the
with extra butter.
snacking.
Like who eats ham sandwich with butter on it and extra butter at that?
All right, so there we go.
We're all better now knowing that. All right, Juggalos, we'll be right back after this. We're going to take a break, and when we come back, we got Dr. motherfucking Drew in the house right here on the Zen of Love.
Yeah.
Live and direct, your peepers are peeping out the ICP network.
Goddamn right. And right now, what you're gonna want to do is you're gonna want to subscribe because you're gonna get bonus footage, bonus content, your mom's dick pics, and on top of that, you're gonna be able to peep any episode you want, anytime, whenever you like, forever. And if you like what you see, make sure you donate those bits, you little bitch, because we need your help to keep this shit alive and fresh as fuck from us to you. Donate lots and lots of bits. Or if we want to keep this channel going, we're gonna have to steal your fucking car and break in through your bedroom window and take your useless shit. So donate the bits, you little bitch.
Welcome to the Mad Professor's Lab.
We've got some fucking serious chemicals behind us, Rob. You don't have to do it at home. We're doing it at home for you because we don't know what the fuck we're doing.
The milk is going up. You see it traveling up the glass, going down to the bottom.
Shit! How do you know this shit, man?
He read it on Google.
I don't even know what that fucking words mean. Oh, it's pointing at me. Oh, what the fuck? Fuck, I didn't even change my pants, man. Take a break. Enough. Only our lives are on the line.
I don't even know how to say half the chemicals, let alone what they do. Right
what? I did it. It's still working.
I know, but
put it
most
past
of
the
it
hole.
is spilling out.
Oh man, I put the hole in the itch.
You put the holes too low. Yeah,
I put them in the itch.
The hole has to be just big enough for the straw.
I know where the hole goes, Rob.
Put it on the back of your head like that in your hair.
Good thing I didn't cut my hair today.
Oh, and it got wet. I did test it. It does work.
You for real pulled the shit out of me, man. I for real tried to scoop it.
I tried to turn my sexy off at home, but it didn't work. Sorry.
It's called spontaneous combustion. Isn't it? Right. When a motherfucker's just chilling, his head explodes. I read about it, man. It's real.
No, that's scanners. I don't know if I should be doing this. I don't even know how to work this or nothing.
Oh shit, bro.
Look, pah.
Oh
it's like
shit.
a blizzard.
Where'd the water go?
The water's gone.
Son of a
That's
bitch.
snow. Is that snow?
It's something
Is
to
it
the
cold?
polymers.
It's a little warm. It's actually warm to the
Oh
touch.
shit.
Let me see it. Not that warm.
Very frothy and tasty.
You guys want to go bigger? We could do one big one.
One big one. And do it bigger. Fuck off.
Is that a
We're
torch?
gonna be pussies or
It
we're gonna
is
be
a
men? in
torch,
this
yeah.
bitch? You sure?
Fuck. It just broke, bro. It's eating through the table. This is not cool, man.
So we're gonna take this bottle and put it in this vat of water.
That's the exact thing we don't want to do. And the ball's gonna shatter.
And blow glass into your eyes.
Right? It's gonna look hell of a awesome. I told you shit.
Bells jingling, ring ting jingling. Horses, 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 horses. Sleigh bells jingling, ring ting jingling. Horses, 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 horses. Sleigh bells jingling, ring.
Zen of Love. Joining us shortly, we have a man that, an icon, if you will, especially of love and love advice. Talking about someone who's been on podcasts, television shows, nationally syndicated radio shows for crazy years. Just helping people that are on the brink of desperation by giving them expert love advice. And we're bringing them in tonight to help us with y'all on some of your issues right here on the Zen of Love. We're talking about none other than Dr. Drew. Dr. Drew, on behalf of us, welcome to the show.
Yeah.
Gentlemen, I have missed you.
Oh, brother, we love you. Let me tell you something. Look at us, Dr. Drew. We made it because of all you taught us all those years on Love Lines. Now we're giving our own love advice.
Now we got our own program about giving love advice.
And we got you as a guest.
Yeah.
It's amazing. The tables have turned.
Yes.
I can't tell you it doesn't make me anxious, but I'm happy to be here. Delighted to be here.
The students have now become the teachers.
I learned all about ASMR and all about technology I didn't know anything about. You're teaching the teacher.
Right.
Brother, let me tell you something. Because of your influence and your fine teaching and the knowledge you so graciously shared with us so many times on Love Lines and other platforms, I just want you to know that getting a chance to step into your shoes and help so many people improve their love techniques is just so wonderful, and we owe it all to you, brother. Thank you, man.
And the crazy part is, I mean, and you got to believe me when I say this, you know, we, like, every week, it's like, it's hard to keep up on all the thank you letters we get for saving marriages and relationships and just sex lives.
Megaton truckloads.
It's crazy.
Of mail.
Oh, that's for sure.
That's good. I mean, that's how it's supposed to work, right? Is one mind helping another.
Indeed.
We can't even set up an email address. It just crashes from overload of love.
Yeah, yeah.
Man, it makes me wonder about what the gathering's going to be like this year.
A gathering of love, my friend.
That's what I'm thinking. You have to change the theme entirely.
I don't want to embarrass you, Dr. Drew, but I do want to say this. Somebody on the show tonight knows how to make some love. and I'm guessing it's Dr. Drew.
Oh,
You know Dr. Drew got some hella sex skills. Come on, man.
I guarantee somehow
got
Dr.
to.
Drew can like make his meat like move sideways and forward and back, but just because he knows how to work out some special dick muscle.
He can
You know what I'm saying?
somehow-
To turn chicks out.
He can somehow make his dick flip and turn like a Rubik's Cube. And it's the most incredible thing I've ever dreamed
And it can
about
vibrate.
seeing.
Somehow he can make it vibrate. It purrs like a cat. You know, it vibrates on Neddens.
What the fuck?
He just schools bitches.
This is all speculation.
Yeah, of course.
You know what I'm saying?
It's all hearsay.
In reality, Dr. Drew might not even know how to hump right. We don't know.
He just
we
lays out
think,
top and squeezes
we
the butt.
think you probably have hellified sexual skills, Dr. Drew. And I just want to say you are an influence, and congratulations, because I know you can swing them hips.
Thank you. Thank you. I try. I try. I aim to please.
You try and you succeed, my friend.
You know, Shaggy heard my wife talking about it on my After Dark show. Have you seen this new show, which is sort of a leftover like Loveline show on your mom's house called Dr. Drew After Dark?
Yes.
And they started talking some shit about me there, and there we go.
Yeah, well, you know what? Yeah, Shaggy's known to do that shit.
Hey, I'll come to your aid anytime you need me, Dr. Drew. I got your back, fella. And that's
saying.
100%.
It actually went viral, and it made me look pretty good, actually. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
When Shaggy starts running his mouth, his tongue flips around like a fucking weed whacker, man. All right, the dude can fucking motor mouth,
tornado tongue,
loops
Speaking
around.
of talents, maybe you could put that to some use here, and the topic we're all have at hand here.
You know, and I've seen him put the best of them down for no reason at all.
Oh, it was big up, and there was no putting down.
No, he
Okay.
was helpful.
Yeah, what are you talking
Good.
about?
Well, you know, you're good at putting people down too. You
But
know
I'm
what I'm
lifting people
saying?
up spiritually.
But you know, usually I'm on his side, so it's all good. You know what I'm saying? Usually he's putting the enemy down. You know what I mean?
I gotta say, I have not talked to you guys in like, God, eight, maybe 10 years.
Yeah.
You sound happy. You sound healthy. Are you good?
We're good in the hood, man,
Great,
for
man.
real. These are really good days, Dr. Drew, and you look incredible.
Oh, well,
what the
listen
hell's
now.
going on here? What kind of deal you got going on with the devil, brother? Right. You look better than you did 10 years ago, and I want to know how, motherfucker.
Well, it's those stuff you were talking about, you know.
Look
Keep
at
going.
him.
He's talking about those working out those little tiny muscles that turns freaks out.
Wait a
Right.
minute. Look at that man.
He's got like the Tom Cruise thing going.
What is going on? You going backwards in age?
He's Benjamin Buttons.
What the hell? We're all going forward. He's just going anywhere he wants. I'm going to be 22 next week. Damn, you got skill, kind of talents we didn't know about. For real, though, you look incredible, brother. And
you, guys.
you don't know what we look like because we got, you know, about a centimeter thick grease paint on our face.
Which has been great for our skin over the span of 30
But I can
years.
guarantee you this, Dr. Drew. I can't speak for Shaggy, but I'm hellified handsome
Oh, yes.
under the paint.
You know,
gotta
that's
get it
always
back.
bothered me, that if I were to run into you guys in the street, I would not know you without your makeup.
You would know one thing, though. That's a hella handsome motherfucker right there.
I think I would, no doubt I would think that. I mean, so you say.
And that's like a lot of the time, that's the reason why he wears pink, because when he doesn't wear it, he like makes crowds stop and
Yeah.
stare at his handsome face. You know what I'm saying? Like I've seen a car accident, like, because people in the car next to us be looking at him and they rear end people because they're looking at him so hard because he's so handsome.
Good.
Like, yo, put the paint on, dog, because you're making people get hurt out here, you know?
Good.
I know. It's true.
Burden.
But Dr. Drew, how you been, my friend?
I've been good. You know, I did not like COVID. I had a nasty case of it about a year ago. And,
wow.
Yeah, I felt that was not cool. But, you know, crawling out of it and feeling good, you know, I got no complaints. My kids are doing good. Everyone's doing good. So I'm not complaining.
Yeah. Things are good over here, man. We're this is like honestly probably like a high point in my life. You know, I know I'm happy. I know Shaggy's happy.
I'm super happy. I couldn't be better, man.
We're proud to still be around and kicking thorough ass. You know, things are really good, man. And
I'm delighted to hear that. The tech guys, I don't want to see a big picture of me. Show me a picture of the boys. I need you. They've got on my screen a full screen of me, which I don't need. Maybe you can give me this. I see them. They're in a tiny little pink box above me. I want to see all
Right.
Well, the
ICP,
problem is
what I want to look at.
Problem is he's asleep though. We got. We're Mike down, or I'd go out there and give him a nudge and wake him up.
We had read on our notes that you also thought you were very handsome, so we figured that we'd show you a picture of you as well.
No, it doesn't make me happy.
Shoot. Oh, we'll put
I
it
wanna
back
see your
normal then.
greatness.
What do you got? No, you had it wrong back there. Our fault.
I tell you what, man, we got the man here. His time is money, okay? This man is in demand. I think we should start helping some juggalos with some love advice and sexual advice as well.
Yeah,
Do it.
Sure, let's go.
Sharpen my skills.
All right, well, let's bring up the first Zoomer, if you will. Somebody out there in need of some desperate love advice.
And don't be scared. You can ask us any fucking thing you want, man. We got you covered and smothered Waffle House style, baby.
All right, we see you on the screen.
Yeah. Hey, y'all. My name's Alzie. I'm out of a 16-year-long relationship recently, so my love skills are pretty much extinct. So, what wisdom do y'all have for me for when I'm getting back into the game?
Before any wisdom is dished out, I just like to say that your paint is like ridiculous on point.
It's so flawless.
Holy
it's like,
cow, man.
what did you use, an airbrush?
Yo, the way
That
the
shit
points
is-
go up into your eyes, wow, man, you killed it with that.
Thank you.
Holy
I'm
cannoli.
quite proud of it. It's been slowly evolving, so I'm pretty happy with where it's at.
You could set up a stand at a Juggalo event, painting faces, and meet mad ninjas there.
You
know what I'm saying?
Dude,
Bam.
I've actually thought about doing
See?
that.
You know, your
Right?
face,
Hold on advice off the rip.
your makeup looks so incredibly on point. It's almost like we're looking at a computer graphic of your face or something. You know what I mean?
Yeah, right.
It's incredible. But listen, I have a question for you. What's your name again?
My name is Al.
Al. Okay. Listen, Al. I have just a question. It's something I'm curious about. In the last, let's say, 5 years of how long was the relationship? 16 years.
16 years.
Damn. Listen, were you guys still tongue kissing? Yes or no?
You see, okay, so that's complicated for me because tongue kissing got like grossed out for me really early on.
You don't like it. You don't like that to begin with. Yeah.
Yeah,
It's not that uncommon.
He got some nasty mouth, or you just don't like it in general?
No, you don't like it with anybody, right?
Yeah, no, it was just gross. Like my first experience, really, really young, like this, like young, like kidding me, like just it. I thought like a slug was trying to like force itself in my mouth.
Oh no, Al, you're tripping. Hold on a
my
minute, Al.
imagination did all the wrong things.
All right, well, whatever kind of a passionate thing you would do when you first started. Maybe not tongue kissing. Maybe perhaps some tongue kissing your vagina. I don't.
Hold on, Al, you're missing out. Yeah, so listen, let me keep it real here, all right? Tongue kissing is the shit, all right? Look, I don't know what happened with you and Yuck Mouth, all right? But
Yuck Mouth.
let me tell you something. Tongue kissing is essential in a relationship because when they stop tongue kissing, the passion dies. And I'm keeping it real. I've been in a lot of long-ass relationship, and for some fucking reason, the tongue kissing stops, man. And I told myself, when I became single again and started tongue kissing again for the first time in 10 years or something, I said to myself, man, I'm never again living without tongue kissing. You know what I mean? I don't care if I'm 75. My old toothless ass will be Adam's apple deep in her. No, not Adam's apple.
Whoa.
A little too far.
Back of the throat deep in her mouth, you know? I'm just saying, I don't know what happened, but you're missing out if you ain't tongue kissing for real.
There's the conundrum we're having now because she doesn't like the tongue kiss. So what could she do besides tongue kiss then?
Because she was tongue kissing a gorilla.
Well, maybe, yeah. Wait a second. 16 years. So maybe you tongue kiss a fellow who does it properly this time and isn't like some weirdo slug mouth.
I will say that the me of today, like looking at it, I'd be like, I'd be down to like try it again because
give it a try.
You should try again.
So
Exactly.
You might meet somebody looking like Dr. Drew in this bitch, all right?
Right?
With a tongue unbelievably talented.
Right, like Gene Simmons.
Right? He's got the Silver Fox game going on and all that.
Yeah, see, she knows.
Hey, let me tell you something about that Silver Fox shit, all right?
I want to be a Silver Fox.
I am in my beard. Let me tell you something, all right? This is true. Actors in Hollywood and people trying to be actors in Hollywood, they purposely dye their beards white and silver because it's such a bomb-ass look, and that is not a joke.
I look like a mad scientist. I look
You
like
didn't hear
Manny
that?
with a
People,
white.
they ain't even of age, Rob, to have some fresh white in their freshness.
Oh, yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
dye their hair
They're
like a
they're
purple,
faking
right?
the funk.
Yo.
Look at Manny.
Yo.
Right.
Manny's 19.
So here's the deal for LZ.
I'm
right?
the most in guy ever then.
You guys, gentlemen, back me up on this for LZ. She wants to know, she wants some technique. She's what's on the game. Here's the thing about any guy that wants to be with you, and a particular guy that wants to have sex with you. There's nothing you can do to screw it up or make it better. It's like pizza. You can only fuck it up. If you add pineapple and ham and stuff, but it's like pizza. It's all good. And all you have to be is present and into it, and he's going to be very, very happy. Mm-hmm. Gentlemen, am I wrong?
No, not at all, brother.
Man. That was some real shit.
Doc, did you have a question for you?
Yeah.
Can a relationship 16 years in still be passionate and hot?
Hell yeah.
So I'm going to make my wife come on camera here. They ask, can a relationship 16 years still be passionate and hot? We're at how many years? How many years are we at here? 40? We're at 40 almost. We're at 38 or something.
But
Are you serious?
That is one incredibly lucky woman, man.
that's awesome.
My God.
That must take work.
What I wouldn't give.
No.
How many did you say, Dr. Drew? Like 30 something? But Jay said
38.
16. He didn't say 30 something.
No,
So
he
you already
said
passed
30.
the 16.
See, what happened, Dr. Drew, and it's obvious. I don't want to embarrass you, but, just like a lot of artists, you know what I'm saying? They come out, they hit really big, and then there's a low down point for many, many years.
Right.
Then they come back on some nostalgia shit. I think that's what's happening in Dr. Drew's relationship. Him and his wife are on some nostalgia. That's why they brought the tongue kissing back.
Yeah.
And it's hot and passionate again.
I get that I like that you don't like to embarrass me, which is bullshit. But I do. But I think you're kind of onto something because when you're raising kids and stuff, you're in building all this stuff and you're distracted. And now that they're out, it's good. So here's the thing, Alzy, this is for you. So people always go, why does that work? 40 years? How is that possible? How is that possible? You got to be really you got to be honest with yourself. That person's got to be really into you, and you got to be really into that person. You got to be excited to be around them. You got to want to be around them. And I tell people lately, it's like recovery from alcohol, in that every day, if today is good, it's one day at a time. Tomorrow's going to be good, and guess what? If tomorrow's good, next day is going to be good. Don't start projecting decades into the future. Worry about today. All right?
No doubt. No doubt. Great advice, as usual. And one more quick question. How long have you been single now?
I'm probably just at about a year now. So.
Well,
do not worry about this game stuff or techniques. Just stop it. Just stop that.
Do what's natural to you,
Be
man.
yourself.
Oh, good.
That's right. You know what they say. The only way to get over
it easier.
The only way to get over somebody is to get under them. So get out there, be promiscuous. You know what I'm saying, and slap a little tongue with a stranger.
That's another thing, Frowsy, is that just go out and just enjoy spending time with people. Don't get into putting so much stakes on dating. Just go, look, I'm going to go hang out with somebody, have a good time, just hang out, just enjoy spending time around people. You can enjoy that. It's all right. Don't put meaning and stakes on everything.
And don't be afraid to throw the pussy at some random individuals. You know what I'm saying?
That's what you want to do.
Experiment.
Listen to Jay.
Get out there and live life. You know what I'm saying? You might fall in love again next month. Get out there and live life. For real. That's my advice. Get out there and have fun.
If you have a bad experience, who gives a fuck? You're never going to see him again. You know what I'm saying? On to the next one.
Yes,
there you go.
That is a very good point.
There's all types of dicks out there. There's banana-shaped dicks. There's weird, big, fat, stubby, thumb-type dicks. There's long, skinny, snake-like dicks.
Egg dicks.
You need to get out there and really enjoy yourself. You said you got into that relationship when you were young, huh?
Yeah, I was like, God, fucking 15, 16. Right?
No
so
good.
that's why I'm like, my game's extinct. It's
not extinct. You just wasted time and you should have done that.
I'm a late bloomer.
When you do that, usually you're running away from something. I don't know what you're running away from to him for rescuing, but no more rescuing, no more running away. Just be present, all right?
To me, your game never started. You never had a chance to start your game.
That's right.
Start your game now.
It's like,
you know what I'm saying?
My advice too is dating sites. Like most people nowadays, they meet people on dating sites. It makes it very easy. You know,
Yeah.
it's not like you have to go to a bar or something, try to kick it.
Yeah.
You can just meet people on a dating site, and it facilitates that connection. You know what I mean?
you're not a wackadoo for doing that no more.
No, most people.
It's very
No,
normal now.
Like, I don't know.
Yeah.
That's like common. No,
I got a
everybody does it.
question. What's the statistics of people that actually meet their significant others on dating sites
Probably
nowadays?
a
Right.
lot
Or just
now.
on,
It's
on
got to
internet
be
in general. You know
it's
what I'm
got to be like 80% or
Right.
higher.
Yes,
Easily.
I think for sure most people meet that way.
Yeah.
Al, make sure you go on Tinder and wear the paint. You'll be all right.
Yep.
Right? I could do anything with the paint.
That's right.
Well,
That's right.
Tinder it
okay,
up.
that's interesting. That's interesting.
Right? You know?
Yeah.
Well, thank you for calling in and sharing your story, and we hope we are helpful. I know Dr. Drew schooled you with some hella great advice.
She got some pencil for taking notes.
I know.
She was
Like,
taking notes.
No
Fuck yeah.
cards,
What is
like-
that? What?
Pencil.
Fuck yeah.
I came ready.
See, Dr. Drew, they take notes of our
I
fucking.
think
They write about our pillages in the papers.
I think she's like a professional too. Like she has a legitimate profession, and guys will like that as well.
Yeah.
You know, I hate to burst your bubble, Shaggy, but I think the pencil probably came out when she heard Dr. Drew was going to be on the show. That's
don't
when
know.
it was time to take notes. You know what I'm
They're
saying?
known for good advice.
She was like,
These-
who
the
gives a
guys
fuck
have been
what
on-
these
What the hell are you
clowns
talking about? These guys have been on fire. Come on now.
Thank you.
Right.
All right. Well, good luck, whatever you do. You know what I'm saying? Have fun out there, and good luck in your life and your future. And thank you for being down with the clown.
Yes.
Thanks for having me, y'all. Much love.
Woo woo.
Much love.
Yeah.
Whoop.
Let's keep it moving, man. Let's see who else
I
needs.
think when she goes on those dating sites, she should just keep the face paint on.
Yeah.
Let them know what
That's what I
time.
said, yeah.
Like, let them know what time it is. Like,
Let
hey,
them know who she is.
yeah, you know what I mean. Like, if you
Yeah.
can't get
This is my
past that.
face, motherfucker. Take it or leave it.
You know what I'm saying?
Everybody wears makeup. I got some makeup on too.
Yeah.
All right. So yeah, we're ready. Do you want to take another caller?
Yeah, let's do it to it.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See ya.
Yeah, we got
Can we take another call out there?
Maybe switch the screen to the next person.
And I was
Maybe,
like,
maybe
what the
switch the
fuck,
screen to the
man?
next person. We're still on the line with the last young lady.
I saw some Fago come by.
Hey, how's
You
it
know,
going?
I
See you
just
still here.
want to take a few minutes just to get some advice from Dr. Drew myself.
Cheers,
You know what I mean?
motherfuckers.
Oh, what do we got here?
Told you there's some Fago going.
What up, y'all?
Oh, what's up?
What up?
Yes.
What up,
Yeah.
Shag? What up, Shag? What up, John Steady?
What
Hey,
up?
What's up, man? How you
Welcome to the Zen of Love, motherfuckers.
doing? Yeah.
Looks like you guys already got your relationship nailed down, man.
That is
We ain't even gonna lie, bro. Y'all brought us together, man.
that
You
is
know,
one happy couple right there,
Oh,
man.
yeah.
There is plenty
Hey,
of
what
tongue
up,
kissing
John
going
Steady?
on there.
I also rap too. You know, Paced
Oh,
Out 3T.
Nice.
Um,
Okay.
I see the hat.
I'm not really a juggalo rapper. I do my own thing. I do like a drug addict recovery. Cause to you, Jay, I'm 2 months sober again.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
You know,
Congratulations.
thank y'all.
Hey, can I
She
share
was
something
in
with you?
Albany, New York.
Hey,
I was in.
recovering
What up,
drug
Shaggy?
drug addict rap is also juggalo rap, just in case you want to know.
No, and I'm
You
not
know what I'm saying? Just
I'm
so
not
you know.
a horrorcore rapper, Shaggy.
All right, well, that's not pure juggalo, just so you know. Core.
How can we?
Yeah, no, I know. I'm old school juggalo too.
As
man.
you can see.
You know, Jump Steady. I gave you one of my hats.
Oh
if you
shit, that's
remember
right.
one
Yeah.
of these hats.
You were at the office. I know
Yeah,
exactly
me and
who
my
you are.
dad, man.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I've been going
I
to
remember.
shows. I actually did the tour with y'all too, back Black Friday, Jay. And I told you a little bit of my story, and I seen tears, you know, because back then I was living homeless, and she was homeless. I was living in a car, and she was homeless in New York, living in the campgrounds and stuff. We started talking about a year ago. I was doing my recovery music, and I was sober, living in Napoleon. I'm from Toledo, Ohio. And,
All your songs are about recovery? That's different.
Nah, not really, man. I tell real stories of pain, hell, struggle. Man, I ain't gonna lie, Jay. Like, I got tons of ideas if we could work with each other, man. You know, I've been trying
Man,
to get
you got a
like-
question
like-
about love, motherfucker. We're doing a commercial on our goddamn Twitch.
Who gets excited?
I get excited, my
All
bad.
right,
But no,
listen,
I love
calm
how she's
down.
defending him. She's like, he's just excited.
I apologize, my bad. Yeah. So, like, she liked some of my pictures.
You got to ask them a question.
Oh, ask
Let
her
them
the
say-
question. Ask her the question.
All right. I wanted to ask you guys,
Two heads.
when you met your significant other, how did you know they were the one and how did you meet them?
Oh shit.
Well, I actually met my wife many years ago, and we dated, and then I split, and then shit, like fucking mad years later, I bumped back into her, and then you don't know if it's gonna be the one until you're hollering at him for a while. It just turns out to be the one. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But for me, it was like, all right, second time around. You know what I'm saying? Boom, there it is. You know what I'm saying?
That's kind of like us too.
How long y'all been together?
Over, it's gonna be a year exactly around Valentine's Day.
That explains.
Hatchet Girl shirt on Valentine's Day. We started talking like in February, and she was in Albany.
Well,
So she was.
Y'all have only been together a year. That explains why you're happy. Give it time. Give it some time.
So I sent her a ticket. Like we kind of quit talking for a minute because we was a long distance relationship for
a while,
for months.
Yeah, it's tough.
And I moved down to Toledo, and we quit talking for a minute. I relapsed.
And then we got back together.
And I got this house. I had to fight a bunch of junkies and get them out of my house. Took our house back. And
you squatting, motherfucker? What do you mean? But you had to kick some junkies' ass, get them out of my house. Where you live, in a cave, motherfucker?
She saved my life. I saved her. She was going to be homeless in Albany. I sent her a train ticket. You know, we're coming to the New Year's show.
We're going to be at the New Year's show.
Yeah. Yeah. That's going to be all the way live. Well, let me tell you, answer to your question, you know, for me, you know, I'm in a new relationship too, you know, and basically I kept having girls come over, and instantly I'd hate their guts. You know what I'm saying? I thought it was me, though. You know, I'm like, man, why do I hate everybody I'm meeting? You know what I mean? Like, I just would be like, why did I invite this bitch over? I could have been watching Bigfoot videos all night. You know, and then I met somebody, and everything just, you know, fell into place perfectly. So it happens. You know what I mean? Look at you guys. You know what I mean? You know when it's right. You can feel it. It's like a light bulb.
Look,
what are your names? Guys, what are your names?
TJ and Crystal.
TJ and Crystal.
Yeah, look, we have the Fago and the wine glasses.
You gotta let them talk.
I was just going to say, you guys have something special, but you got to keep something ahead of your relationship as a priority, which is your recovery, right? Because if you guys don't have that, you ain't got nothing. And so, you know, do what it is you need to do on a daily basis to keep the sobriety going. Run that flag up, surrender to the process. I surrender to the process. Obviously, I'm a big advocate for 12-step. I've seen the miracle work for a lot of people. It's up to you guys if that's what you embrace.
Well, my music, and I ain't gonna lie, like, this is one of my boys. He's a sober friend, and he raps too. You know,
the music is great. It's all, but all that goes away if you don't keep your sobriety. You gotta put that as your numero uno focus. All right,
that's right.
See, like, and I want to answer what Jay said because he asked if all my music is about recovery. It's not like I was in that gang life too, and like we just speak about something that a lot of people don't talk about. You know, I speak about molestation. I went through that. You know, y'all, I don't know. Y'all have helped us bring us together. I write a lot of music. You know, we make music all the time, but I'm struggling. You know, and I had to get out of that life.
Those traumas, super crazy common, super common. You're not alone.
I got PTSD.
I get it, but it'll help you. You'll help a ton of people. You're not alone.
Let me ask Courtney. Let me ask Courtney. Courtney, from a woman's perspective, okay? How did you know when it was the right one? You know, how did you know when you knew, you know, this was a keeper?
I think everybody goes through so many people as they're growing, and then they get to find what they want by going through people and seeing what they don't want.
Yeah.
And then you get to a certain point and maybe a certain level of maturity where you're like, okay, I know what I want, and I'm not going to settle for anything less. And then you see it and you feel it, and you meet somebody and they're like everything, you know, they're hitting all of your marks. When I met my husband,
exactly like the fairy tales said. You had to kiss a bunch of frogs.
You do.
You kiss a bunch of frogs, and that's what you're supposed to do.
Yeah, you got to put yourself out there, let yourself mature. But then when you know what you know, and when you meet somebody that fits you and is a kindred spirit that just kind of gets along and goes along, and you feel like you're alone when you're with them. Like like you're not guarded, you're not
Natural,
like watching yourself, you're not sucking in, you're not like
We're
thinking
each
about
other's
like,
halves.
when you feel like you're alone, but you're with somebody still, like I feel like that's when you know when it's it.
How long you been together?
13 years.
Wow.
Yeah.
How's the put you on blast here? How's the tongue kissing action?
We tongue kiss all the time. We tongue kiss. He's a Detroit firefighter, so it's easy to tongue kiss him, especially when he's going to work. And he does it in November for Movember. He grows that mustache, and it is sexy because he's got beautiful hair.
With no goatee? Just the mustache?
Just the mustache.
He's a firefighter.
You don't see that very often. Does he have the Raleigh fingers curls at the end?
I mean, he doesn't go long enough to get it, but it starts to go a little bit. But I tell him,
I've never heard
keep
it say
going.
like Giacomo.
You guys, she's talking about it's a solidarity thing for to raise awareness about cancer in November. It's called Movember.
Yep.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Okay.
A lot of Detroit
November.
firefighters do it, and they grow out for November. They don't shave.
I don't think
it's just their mustache.
I don't
for
think
cancer.
Some of them just the mustache.
Okay,
some
see, I
go
couldn't do
goatee.
that.
Some go all out.
I don't think my lip can do it, Dr. Drew.
I don't mind either.
I'll tell you what, though.
Not for everybody.
No, what's it called? Movember?
Movember.
My man on the screen right there has got that shit.
That's excellent.
He's all
He got the
set.
biggest beard ever.
He's all
Hey, what
set.
about my beard? What about I rap about the beard. I got my own skull, bald headed logo. too.
Yo,
Beard.
what's your name, homie?
Get all
What's
the
your name,
hair in
homie?
face.
It's TJ.
My artist name is
DJ.
OD the Reborn.
No, what is your name? Quit doing the
DJ,
goddamn
bro.
infomercial.
TJ.
My
What
bad.
shout outs
You know
to-
I gotta shoot my
what-
shit
what-
out too, Jay. Come on, man.
No, I respect your hustle, but shut the fuck up with your goddamn rap. Listen, I'm playing. But what's your name, homie?
TJ, bro.
CJ, look, man, I know you think you got a beard, but Ryan, can we get a shot of Manny in this motherfucker?
Trim it. Let
It's
me
a
see
beard.
mine.
Can we see Manny?
You don't be stroking your beard like Manny, though.
Now, look, if you
Hey, I got.
look
Sorry,
at
guys.
Manny,
The
you
side
can
of your
see
beards are all fucked up in there.
CJ ain't got shit on that splendid salt and pepper
Beautiful.
motherfucking wig hanging off Manny's chin.
That Ming the Merciless? You talking about that Ming the Merciless over there?
Right here.
The wig.
Jerry Graham, baby.
And let me tell you something.
Billy Graham.
His dick hairs look exactly the same.
Carpet matches the drapes.
They hang off his nuts. His dick
My
hairs.
boy look like a midget hiding in bushes.
His dick hairs hang off his nuts the same way his beard hangs off his
He's
chin.
got a gray strip on each side of his nuts hanging down.
Salt and pepper and everything. Rob, let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
Can we go to Jump Steady right quick? Jump Steady.
Yes.
Now, we need to know, man, how did you know when you decided I'm gonna keep this going?
Okay, so for me, it was like it really was like kind of like that magical. Like I don't consider myself thirsty. Like I'm not out there trying to get with mad girls, even when I'm the rare time that I'm not in a relationship.
You're slipping.
I'm not into that.
You're slipping, man.
But
You're slipping. There ain't much life left, Rob. Get out there and fucking blow some lemons out.
But I'm saying, like when I
Said there ain't much life left.
when I met Rachel, it was like a magical moment. It was like I just knew, right? Like I just seen her and she just blew me away. Like it was like whatever you call it, the energy, the presence, the charisma, the whole thing. We met at an event and it just like I just knew, and next thing I know I'm stalking her on Facebook. I'm like, who is
Listen
this?
to him. That's because
let me
she's
talk
sitting
about
out
that for
there.
a second. Let me talk about that for a second. Those kinds of moments are very important. They really they sustain. It keeps it doesn't really ever go away, and it's way more likely to happen to men than women. Men have that, being thunderstruck much more frequently than women do.
And for me in my life, that thunderstruck you're talking about is incredibly rare for me to ever actually be schooled by a woman. Like I just meet her and it's like you just know, like, oh shit.
Well,
there.
Dr. Drew, if you can remember 4 decades ago, way back in like, when was 40 years ago? What was it like for you when you met the luckiest woman on the planet?
He was exactly like that. And I had it. What's very strange about us is I am, who was just speaking? Who was talking about his thunderstruck? I didn't
Rob,
get his name.
yeah.
That was
Rob.
Jump Steady. Yeah, my brother Rob.
Rob was saying, because I can't see you guys. They're not giving me a picture.
Oh, okay.
what Rob was saying was, I was just like that. I never asked for phone numbers. I was very like, I just didn't. But I had the experience with the woman that is now my wife twice. Once after my second year of medical school, we were, it's a long story, but I met her in a bar and I had that same thunderstruck feeling and she completely blew me off, like so badly I had to leave the bar. I was like,
I don't believe it.
Out of here.
I'm not buying it.
2 years later, met her again. Didn't know it was the same person. I didn't realize it was the same person till we'd been dating a year and I had the exact same experience. And this time I said, look, I know you got a boyfriend. I never do this. I'm giving you my phone number just in case. Just know I want you to have it. She's walking in the room now, and here she comes. Well, here we go. She's making a rare appearance.
Yes.
Hey, yeah.
Oh,
Look at the energy glow around them. You guys are like made out of neon over here. This is beautiful. That was
So
right when they
cute.
came together. All I saw was shooting stars in vivid rainbows.
Fireworks.
Colors I've never laid eyes on before.
Love it.
That's what I'm talking about.
Wow, man. Well, you know what? There you got 5 prime examples of how to be happy, but you guys don't look like you need any advice. You guys look like you're doing just right. And like Dr. Drew said, as long as you stay on point with that fucking recovery, keep at it. You know what I'm saying? Don't slip, don't trip. You know what I mean? And stay on that mic, man, and follow that dream. That's what it's all about, homie.
Right. Put your energy into that.
You know what I mean? Come rock the gathering.
Hell yeah.
Much love, you guys. Thank you for stepping into the Zen of Love.
Oh yeah.
Love.
Yeah.
Woo.
Coolness, man. Well, let's go take a break real quick. And when we come back, you know what I mean? We're just getting heated up.
That's it.
Now we're about to slip the tongue right after these messages.
There they are. I finally could see you guys.
Right now, live and direct. Your peepers are peeping out the ICP network. Goddamn right. And right now, what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to subscribe because you're going to get bonus footage, bonus content, your mom's dick pics, and on top of that, you're going to be able to peep any episode you want, anytime, whenever you like, forever. And if you like what you see, make sure you donate those bits, you little bitch, because we need your help to keep this shit alive and fresh as fuck from us to you. Donate lots and lots of bits. Or if we want to keep this channel going, we're going to have to steal your fucking car and break in through your bedroom window and take your useless shit. So donate the bits, you little bitch.
All right, and we are back with the Zen of Love featuring the legendary Dr. Drew tonight for one night only. Maybe not.
Maybe not. Maybe we could somehow incorporate him into the crew, man.
Yes.
I got to tell you, my wife sat down and went, I love these guys. This is so great. I love their set.
I do. I love you guys.
Oh, here she is. She's talking to
Thank you.
I have a mic.
And she was like, hey, maybe
I have a mic.
you should come back. You should do this again. I'm like, well, let's see what they say. And here we are.
If we send you some grease paint, will you paint up for us next time,
Oh,
brother?
come on, Dr.
Hell yeah.
Oh, see? His wife said, yeah, that means you are, guy.
He's all in.
She'd be doing the painting.
Oh, yeah.
Before we get back into the questions, let's kick it over to Manny for a minute. See how we doing over there, Manny.
What up, Manny?
Hey, we're doing pretty good, man. The first shout out goes to Neo Bog Deadite. That was the first person to donate the $2,500. We appreciate that. Then we got Misfit 93, 3,000 bits. We appreciate that. Juggalo Mom 03, we see you. You donated again. This show, we appreciate that, girl. Keeping the lights on in this joint. Mr. Bones STL 3,000 bits. We appreciate that. Grundy 17, we seen your 2,500. Thank you. And then Farp 69. Once again, this show also 2,500. We appreciate that. We got the bits coming in. There's some people that are close to it. We appreciate it. Remember that magic number is 2,500 bits. And you get your shout out. You know what I'm saying? Back to you, fellas.
Yeah, let me just say something right quick. 2 things right quick. First of all, any juggalettes out there that want to appear in the upcoming video for the song Queens off Yum Yum Bedlam, send your picture in. to psychopathic. What is it? Where do they send it into, Billy? Psychopathicrecords.com. Is that what we do?
I was sending an ICP house party.
Okay, it's SaintClownPosse.com. Send your picture in.
He said ICP house party. Send it to that.
Oh, ICP house party. My fault.
At Gmail.
Juggalettes. Send your picture into ICPHouseParty@gmail.com. If you want your picture in the upcoming Queens video, no nudes, all right? Unless they're coming directly to me. Okay? But send your picture in if you're down to appear in the video. It's going down, females only. We'd love to have you in. And the second thing I want to say is, all jokes aside, it really is an honor to have Dr. Drew on the show.
Yes, it is.
The man's name is a household word. You know what I mean? I mean, this man is known worldwide for his advice, and it's an honor and a privilege, brother, for real, to have you here with us, man. It's really dope.
It is my privilege, and I really have missed you.
Yeah,
so it's great to connect with you guys a little bit.
And you know what? Just to elaborate on what you're saying, like not only is he a household name and all that, but it's all good. You never hear Dr. Drew in controversy.
You never see him in a
Dr.
bad
Drew
mood.
Punched him in the face at the bar.
No.
He was drunk with his dick hanging out. You never hear that from
It's always
Dr.
good
Drew.
stuff.
You know what I'm saying?
No.
So he's helping people.
There's never a scandal with Dr.
Right,
Drew.
yeah.
You
Dr.
know what
Drew
I'm saying?
punches some guy in the face at a stoplight over road rage. You're not going to see that shit.
Or getting
You'll be
popped.
like, no, Dr. Drew got out and talked some man out of suicide at a bar.
Dr. Drew
Like,
getting
that's what he
popped
did.
for his 4th DUI.
Right.
I don't know. When I put the grease paint on, it might all change.
Hopefully.
Dr. Drew caught jacking off in
You
a
never know
people.
until you try.
You're not going to hear that.
We're going to be the bad negative influence that changes it
He's going to
all.
put the paint on. He's going to end up
If it
in
weren't
jail
for
that
ICP.
night. We're going to be bailing him out.
But you're a real one, though, Dr. Drew. Thank you, man. And we missed you, too, my man, you know? And hopefully we can kickstart a career together. You know what I mean?
We can all get money.
We would love to take you under our wing.
Right.
brother,
We can
and show
mentor
the
you.
way.
We can mentor you and show you how we can teach you how to manage your life and get you rich.
I'm gonna send my picture in for the Queens video.
Yeah.
Yes.
Love it.
Let's get another caller on the line.
Let's help people.
Let's help them.
Let's help somebody else. Oh, look at this lovely couple right here.
Yeah.
How y'all doing, man?
Doing good. How are you?
Splendid.
Wonderful.
What's your name and what's your question? Because we're here to help.
Yep.
Good question.
My name's Ashley. This is Randy, my husband. We've been together for 7 years, married for about a year now. I gotta turn the TV off. I'm looking at myself. I'm sorry. We always like play around. We like wrestle with each other, poke each other, tickle each other. But yes. Anyway, every time I always say I want to fight you because I just I want to whoop his ass sometime. So like I was wondering if you've experienced anything like that. Know how?
Oh, come on, you guys. That's
Good
called
way to do something like that.
That's called playful flirting. You know what I mean?
Right.
Wrestling, toying with each other. You know, of course, in my house, when I get my playful flirt on, that involves chair shots, superplexes off the dresser.
Wrestling.
I get a little violent. You know what I mean?
Now,
But it's all in love.
Don't you remember when you were a youngster in elementary school, you'd be on the playground
Yep.
and you could tell a little girl like she'd come up and kick you in the knee or kick you in the nuts or something, run away and be giggling with her girls and shit. You know what I'm saying? The same shit though. That's good. It's a beautiful thing, man.
That's how you know you like each other when you're wrestling.
She
like
still
that.
got a crush on you, is what I'm saying. That's dope.
Are you talking about?
It's absolutely healthy, but you have to be super careful.
Yeah.
Because
Don't let it elevate to domestic violence.
Right.
Not because Violent J is flying off the furniture, but because men experience rough and tumble play as strictly play. And for women, you can easily cross over and they can feel aggressed, violated, upset. Yeah, and that's why she's saying she's getting to the point where she wants to punch you, and that's no longer rough and tumble play. That's aggression at that point.
That's right.
You have to really keep it in the play zone always, or you can get into trouble.
No foreign objects.
No, well,
unless they're not saying something and he likes getting punched in the face while he's busting or something. Who knows?
And you know what though?
I mean, we both like it kind of rough, so.
See?
Well,
right every time, man.
Have a talk
Fucking
about
hard sometimes.
boundaries. Have a talk about boundaries.
That's
Yeah,
right.
safe
Exactly
word.
right. That's
Your
exactly
safe
right.
word should
Boundaries.
be carnival.
I hear what Dr. Drew's saying, you know what I mean? Keep it playful. Wrestling is fake after all, you know what I'm saying?
But it can be very intense. You have to figure out where that line is for each
Right.
of you. You have to pay attention to one another.
it's-
You know what you're having fun. She may not be having fun anymore.
Right.
No
as soon as
doubt,
it gets
but-
shitty for one of yous, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
As soon as it gets
Yeah.
shitty, that's
Yeah,
when
that's
you're
it.
like, yo, fucking stop.
But, you know, and what
That's
you guys are talking about is in most relationships, in most cases. However, in these guys' case, I think he's getting his ass kicked in this relationship.
Yeah.
There's no question.
Oh, I can admit that. Definitely.
He's the one. Come on, babe, we're playing. Quit kicking me for real.
All right, I tap.
I tapped already, babe. Stop.
Bacon, whatever his tap word is.
She's like,
Yeah,
no,
they have to-
fuck
They
you.
have to come up with a safe word.
How many times you called him a coward?
They pillow fight with books in the pillowcase.
With pop cans.
We were thinking of fighting like, what was it? Punji sticks or punji sticks, like the military.
Oh, Singapore whipping canes.
That's it. Bugle sticks.
For real?
No doubt. Singapore whipping canes. Those are a lot of fun in the bedroom.
Inside the
Not for
box.
real.
But you said we were thinking. Now she was thinking about whipping my ass with one, right?
Right.
Hey, I got a question for you guys. All right, for real. Rob, what was the second subject?
Oh,
today.
Sex toys.
Sex toys.
Oh.
My question is, if I can perv out and dip into your guys' love life right quick, how's the sex toy action?
That's what
Might take
taking
some
it.
of
you
that
guys get-
aggression out.
Basically,
No,
do you guys
kidding.
get down with sex toys? Let's all talk about that. We got Dr. Drew here. We got this lovely couple. We got Courtney here. Let's
Sex
go around the
toys.
table real quick and find out people's opinion on sex toys, shall
Let's
we?
do it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, start off with Rob. Rob, besides the 40-pound dildo in the house, do you guys have many sex toys?
Look, I do not like sex toys at all. The whole idea of it, it's never done anything for
Does
me.
it bother you?
Of course,
if your
besides
girl
the
likes
shit in the
them?
dungeon.
Not if she's like pleasuring herself with a vibrator
So
or
that
something.
wouldn't
That
bother
doesn't. I don't even want to see that actually. Believe it or not, like
Rob
I'm
gets
good.
jealous of the vibrator.
No, like
You
know.
don't
but-
mind if she has them as long as she doesn't bring
I don't
them out.
mind it, yeah, but I don't like. For me, okay, I don't know if you can call it sex toys, but like light bondage is okay, like handcuff or something. Like if that's a sex toy, like something like that is okay.
Yeah.
But other than that,
I guess it's
fuck sex toys. Like they just do nothing for me.
Rob gets jealous. He's like, he looks at the bullet like, you little
He's
punk ass
mad.
motherfucker.
Get off my girl.
Look, all right. I mean,
You butt plug.
this is a big reveal, but even when I'm watching porn, if there's sex toys in the porn, instant turn off. I don't want to see it.
Wow, what do you think of that, Dr. Drew? Is something wrong with Rob or what?
Yeah, let's analyze, hold on, let's analyze Rob right quick. What's the matter with this guy?
It's all right. It's preference. Some guys do get intimidated by it all.
Oh, so you're right. He got
You
jealous.
said you're intimidated.
That's because
I'm not
in
sure if
Rob's,
he is, but some guys do get that way. They do.
in Rob's
I mean, I
house,
can-
in Rob's
I
house,
can-
they don't just have a dildo. They got a whole motherfucking robot.
Now,
A whole
sex-
life-size
a
robot.
sex bot is another thing. If the technology was fresh,
I would hit a, I would fucking.
that's what I'm
sex
saying.
robot.
If the technology was fresh enough where it totally imitated an actual human
At
female
what point
in
would it
every
be
way,
cheating, though?
I would
At
definitely
what
be
point
down
would it be
with that.
considered cheating if you're fucking a robot?
That's not cheating.
That's yeah.
So you can just go like if you go to a brothel full of robots and just all night
that's
just fuck
a
bunch
whole
of robots.
nother
That's
conversation.
actually-
Come on,
you just
Courtney,
came up
who
with
you
the
kidding?
Best idea ever.
See,
Come on, Courtney.
I'm gonna be a robotic
Because
pimp.
men apparently
Robot
go
pimp.
to
I'm
like
gonna
the
start
strip
pimping
club.
out sex dolls.
Let's
What?
have a robotic
Great
strip
industry.
club. Nobody.
And it's not even real
I,
sex.
I don't know why you're on the show and not being honest, Courtney. You know if your husband brought home a motherfucking robot to dinner, you would be like, who the fuck is this bitch?
Oh yeah, I would clipper wires, no
So
doubt.
if your husband, if your
They look
husband
like
came
Jessica
home,
Alba and
hold on.
shit.
If your cousin husband
But
came
is
home
this
at 2 in the
a
morning and was
sex
like,
bot?
I was out at the fucking robot fuck house all night banging robot broads.
The robot
You wouldn't care?
whorehouse.
I mean,
With my
honestly,
homies.
it's a robot, so I just don't think
But it turned them out.
Think about it, the net and vibration shit.
Every guy,
It's
has
like
to
a real
go to the
broad.
strip club with the bachelor parties and all this and that. But yeah,
What
you
happens that the
but
chick.
you can't touch his mark.
Okay, but
go ahead and enjoy
but a robot
the
is okay.
beauty
But a robot's
of
okay?
a woman's body.
This
but
robot
you
will
don't
turn your man out, no question. It's a sex robot. You know what I'm saying?
Now that
What
you
about-
now,
it's programmed to turn
now
his
that you
meat out.
now that you said you don't have a problem with it, when you get home, there's gonna be a
He's
little
gonna be having a
electronic
robot
friend
right
waiting
now.
in the bed.
Yeah,
All right, hold on,
hey,
hold on.
this
I
is
got
a
another
No, I
question.
said look
Toy.
but don't touch. That goes for robots.
I got another
Look,
question
but don't
for you.
touch.
What about the sex doll? You come home, there's straight up a sex doll
I'd
laying
be
in
like,
the
yo,
bed.
you,
I think
you
I would
fucking pay
laugh,
for how much money?
but then I think it was really weird.
What kind of sex doll you talking
What they
about?
call it,
Blow
like
up?
5G.
I'm just saying the sex
A real
doll
one like
technology is advancing. I was like,
Yeah, it's like a real bra.
I was
You
actually
bend her
looking
up,
this
I
up.
think.
Well,
So
you
they-
know, when he
for the
leaves,
show
if
tonight.
I can use
So
her,
they
I
got
guess
they got
it's
sex
all right.
dolls that are warm. They're heaters in them, so they feel like a human
That
body.
ain't all they got, Rob.
They can fucking blink their eyes. They got vibrating.
It's like
Rob's
a
got
movie.
They got shit, Rob.
got
Let me
one.
tell you something. You're back in the 80s,
Remember
all
the
right?
movie
And they make-
Cherry 2000? Anyone remember that movie Cherry
Yeah.
2000? It
No.
was
I
about
don't.
this. It was about a robot, and this guy was in love with her, and it was his wife. But
Man,
she
How
was
many
got
porns
shit.
are like that?
They
and
got
then they were
shit
fucking
that'll-
on the floor, and like she got wet, and she started going crazy, and then he had to go find a new one.
They got shit that'll
that
send
sounds
little
stupid.
pulsating electronic shocks to your mushroom cap and all kind of shit, Rob. You'll be busting a nut out of your
I
ass.
can't compete
So,
with
that, wait,
that.
so what is Dr. Truth? At what point is it cheating when you start fucking robots?
Yeah, that's the
You know what
question.
I'm saying?
As soon as your
Sex
dick
doll.
gets hard.
Or sex dolls.
Well, yeah. Or sex.
What's the
Can I-
difference?
Can I visit a robot? She's good with the robot.
Yeah,
No,
she
but
doesn't
seriously,
care.
if you
She's
put it in the
like,
right
whatever.
context, though, Dr. Drew, though, seriously,
like,
if
as long as it's
you're
a
going
robot.
till 2 a.m. with your homies, out all night with these sex robots that are turning your dick the fuck out,
No,
turning you out like crazy, and then you come home at 2 o'clock, you don't smell
No. Listen, you can't diminish the primary intimacy, right?
No.
You can't diminish it. If the robot's diminishing the primary relationship, robot's no good.
Okay.
Okay.
He's saying that. He's saying that because his wife has a man bot.
Yeah,
And Dr.
Yeah,
Drew
what
hates
if- what
that
if-
motherfucker.
What if a chick has a dude fuck robot?
right?
You think about it. Be
What
weird,
do you
right?
think a dildo
Yeah, I'll be like,
is?
yo, get that guy the
Every
fuck out.
time.
Isn't that what a dildo is?
I'm just kidding, by the way.
Well, maybe that's what Rob feels about the dildo, right? Maybe that's the way he's
Yeah, that's
reacting
what I'm
to it.
saying.
It's a
Just-
fuck robot, the dildo piece.
Right,
He's
it's
like,
a-
don't-
you're right. It is a
Rob,
robot.
Rob
Yeah, he
challenged the
doesn't want
dildo
that
to
in
a
his
fight.
lady.
See, they told us back in the 60s that
What's a
robots
dildo
were no
free?
good.
Rob and the
You
dildo
guys
can
ever
have
heard
a
of the Uncanny
shootout.
Valley?
What is it?
No.
Uncanny Valley. Uncanny Valley. Humans, we like robots that look more and more and more and more human until they become really almost like just like a human, and then we're disgusted. We hate them.
Right.
And they have to they can be they have to look like a robot or they have to look like a human. The in between we freak out over.
They creep.
No, well, that's why they need to make them rentable. You know what I'm saying? So once you get played out on her, you can go exchange her for a new chick. You know what I mean?
Or you just come down to Shaggy's house of fuckable robots. I got you covered.
Shaggy's house.
Shaggy's electronic
Shaggy's house of
whorehouse.
fuckable robots.
I like it.
I got you back. $10 to
telling you,
fuck.
man,
I got you.
it's $1 million.
Shaggy's robotic.
What do you mean be illegal? It's not even a real bitch. You know what I'm saying?
Shaggy's robotic
Put these
shag
robots on the
hut.
track, dog. I'm about to get paid off robots. This is great.
What a great
Okay,
idea.
okay. Now, Courtney,
Yes,
spill the beans.
I'm spilling them.
All right, what's it like with the toys in the Courtney household?
I mean, everybody's got to have a toy. I think that women should be liberated and they should feel confident to experience all the pleasures.
So
that
Jay,
they
let me
want
interrupt. What you're looking for there? I could tell the way she was talking to Rob. She's very into it. She likes them. They're very helpful. They're very
Dr.
helpful.
Drew,
She
come
was a little
on.
offended. She was a little offended that Rob was so put off by the whole thing. That
I
seemed weird to her.
mean, you know,
She's got the body language and
I'm
everything.
just worried about Rob's girl here.
Right.
She's got the.
But packed into that is a ton of information. Like
Yeah.
know, your poor girlfriend
I
shouldn't
mean,
have him.
It's
Courtney-
something
Courtney's
that
got-
everyone should have.
Courtney's got
Yeah,
the.
there you go.
At least access to if the mood strikes, right?
There you go. There
Courtney's got the hidden door with the sex room.
Oh,
Got
it's not
toys
hidden.
on the wall like ninja weapons.
There's
I'm
no
just
need
saying,
to hide
according to her,
anything
it's
in
probably
my
not even a hidden
household.
room. It's probably just when you walk into
No,
it shit.
my husband
It's got a
finds
fucking
all that.
motherfucking. What are those revolving doors called? It's got one of them and shit.
Oh, hidden fucking fireplace where it
I
spins
told you I
around.
was married to a firefighter. He doesn't mind. I don't have to hide anything.
Ladders
Well,
and everything.
hell yeah.
I mean, that's all
He's
I
got a
have to say.
fucking just a mustache with two shakes.
Well, you know, in my opinion,
mustache rides. Come on.
But you should be able to be liberated, be free, do what you want. If you like that kind of thing, or if it's something you want to keep hidden, then keep it hidden. If you want to make it known, make it known. But I think it's just do what you want.
Well, I totally agree with you, Courtney. I really do. You know, if she wants a sex toy,
yeah,
I'm all about it. I don't like working the sex toy. I don't like working the sex toy on her.
Participate
Yeah,
at all.
that's what I'm. That's
They
what
could
I'm
just be
talking
on
about.
her own. You don't have to know
That's
about
what I'm
it.
talking about too. Like when I'm involved.
Trust me, she has
that's what I'm
one you
talking
don't know about.
I don't want sex toys
Man.
involved when I'm involved in the mix. You know what I mean? That's what I'm getting at.
Well,
But I don't have a problem.
Some people wouldn't like that, and some
with-
people would.
Yeah, I don't have a problem with anybody using sex toys.
I'm
on
like
themselves if
pretty
that's
good.
the
There's
thing.
like 2 big stipulations with me.
Right.
No, they're dude in the room.
No.
You know what I'm saying? Not even in the room. Not even like a little naked and all that. Not that. and I'll do whatever. You know what I'm saying? And nothing to do with my butthole.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You fuck with
Ain't
my
none of
butthole.
that shit
Session
going
is
in my
over.
butt.
Session is over the second you even look at my butthole sideways. We're done.
There's
you know
like
what I'm
a
saying?
little trap there.
I'm
that
not a butthole dude. I'm
closes.
just not a butthole guy. You know what I'm saying? And I'm sorry, I'm not dissing people that are. You know what I'm saying? Hey,
Right.
more than
Just know your
merrier
thing.
buttholes for you.
Good to know.
That just means one more butthole for you because I'm not into them. You know
I got a question for Dr. Drew. A real, for real question.
Okay.
I'm gonna get real personal right here, right now. All right.
All right. Right here, right now.
Dr. Drew, speculation has it that there is some sort of G spot, right, in a man's anus, and me and somebody attempted to find it and had no luck.
Well,
and it will never be looked for again.
Why were you looking at Manny like that? You were
Is that-
somebody.
Is that
Manny?
Please tone your fantasies down. We'll get to you in a minute with that. We're gonna get on. I think we're getting on fetishes next, so hang tight.
No, this isn't even fetish. This is just how we all function differently, right? And the thing about men is they figure their shit out early. And if a guy likes that play back there, and if he experiences something like a G-spot, which is stimulation of the prostate, he will let his partner know and let her know early. Yeah. And if it's something you're not into, it's not something you're going to find. It's not going to be there. It's just you're just wired up where that's uncomfortable, and it's going to stay that way.
That's incredible because what I heard, and this ain't trying to be funny or nothing real, is that once this is probably not true. Then once the G spot in the anus on a man is hit, it's like instant bust a nut. That's what I heard.
Some guys, it's kind of like that. They really like that stimulation back there on the prostate. Other guys, it's uncomfortable or painful.
Thank you.
Yeah. I'm in that category.
Absolutely, I agree with that.
Like, I'm
gonna go with the latter.
Yeah.
So against my butthole getting fiddled with, and me, I don't fuck with buttholes neither. On chicks neither. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
On chicks, I don't fuck with buttholes on nobody.
Shaggy doesn't want to even trigger the thought that somebody might look his way.
You don't remember that whole conversation we had as teenagers till now about how it's impossible to get a butthole 100% clean? You can put a sliver of soap in a butthole and let it disintegrate. If you open that butthole up, you're still going to smell a little bit of butthole in there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
No.
That gets your energy, your body.
I don't agree with that thought at all.
Me and you made it up.
When we were kids and we didn't know any better.
We stuck with
But having experience with women's buttholes.
Hey, I'm still in that fucking still in that market.
I don't even want to talk about this anymore. But Dr. Drew.
Yeah, buddy.
When are sex toys a problem in a relationship?
If they desensitize, and then both people can be desensitized by it, right? If the vibrations are so intense that you get sort of a neuropathy, essentially, that's a problem.
What's a neuropathy?
Meaning the nerves don't work right. The nerves are damaged, so or not damaged, or at least hurt, so you can't function without it, and then you keep using it intensively, and it keeps that damage going. That's not good.
I look at go ahead. I'm sorry.
And it's good when it gets in the way of the relationship. Like for Rob, it might be a little difficult because he's already put off by it. And if it's somehow off-putting or becomes the focus of what's going on rather than what's going on between the people, that's a problem.
For me, sex toys have been a problem in past relationships when every time she breaks out with it, it's just supposed to be me servicing her, you know? Right. And every time that motherfucker comes out the dresser, it's like, oh, here it goes. I ain't getting no love tonight. You know what I mean? It's all about serving her.
Well, that's supposed to be so you're not in the mix, though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I was going to say.
I'm not a sex toy man. You know,
Right, yeah,
You can't jump in.
Hey, I'm not mad at you.
So it's her. You know, it's me hooking her up basically.
Okay, so this is something I don't know nothing about. So you're saying that when you're in a relationship with somebody, she'll want you to bring out the vibrator and
Yeah, she'll grab it out, right?
Oh, okay.
And every time she does, I'm like, okay, I ain't getting no love tonight. You know what I mean? Because I'm not a sex. She's not applying the sex toy on me. You get it?
Right.
Yeah.
If the sex toy's coming out, I know it's me hooking her up. You get it?
Wanting to
That's my
sex
problem with your
after?
sex toy.
Right, like almost like you're not good enough or something. We need
Yo,
No, I just think you guys need to figure your shit out a little bit.
Yeah,
Right?
well,
There
that's
has to
from
be some
Dr. Drew. Holy
turn
shit.
taking.
we did figure it out,
Yeah.
and we figured out she needs to get the fuck out. And that happened, and life goes on.
Yeah.
But speaking in the past, you know, that was my beef with the sex toys because every time it came out the drawer, I was like,
This wasn't the sex toys problem. This was the relationships problem.
right.
yeah, there you go.
Don't
You're
blame
right.
the sex toy.
You're right about that.
Yeah.
Wow, the man just summed up my whole problem.
Genius.
Damn, that
That's why
motherfucker
you
is
get so much
witty.
money doing this shit, dog. He's
That
a fucking-
motherfucker is witty. I'm talking hellified knowledge, all stuffed between that forehead and the back of the head. It's just
Hellified.
books and books and books and books and books of knowledge.
It's like a soup. Maybe he's a robot.
Like a supercomputer.
That's what he is. He's a male fuck robot. You know what I'm saying? Dr. Drew. He's turning all these broads out and stuff. Come on, or his wife.
Or his
Man.
wife.
And now the lovely couple on the screen. You guys, do sex toys play a role? Did we already ask them that? We didn't ask them
Well,
that.
she was
He didn't
talking about
answer.
beating his ass
Yeah.
for
He
real.
didn't answer.
We need to know, man. Spill the beans. We need to know what's going on, man. Do they play a role in your relationship? And is it a negative or a positive?
They do for me.
Exactly.
I like watching. I like to watch.
Okay.
I do.
So he says.
I just
Rob
like
Double.
natural. I mean, I'm with JUMPSTEADY. I mean, I'm with JUMPSTEADY.
You're not about it.
Yeah.
I mean, I am.
Dr. Drew's
I'm
looking at it
not.
like, yeah, I already know his problem.
I look at sex toys, you guys, the same way I look at three-ways, all right? If you break out with it once in a while, that's cool. You know what I mean? Oh, we're getting freaky tonight. But it's not something you need all the time. You know what I'm saying? You don't need a fucking three-way to bust a nut, you know?
Moderation is
And,
what
and
you're
you don't
saying.
need a motherfucking dildo or a bullet or sock pussy, whatever they're called.
Fleshlight.
To bust a nut, you know what I'm saying? A flashlight?
Fleshlight.
A flashlight.
Yeah. Oh, you never heard of a fleshlight? What used to be my girlfriend back in the day was a fleshlight.
Man, I'm learning all kinds of shit tonight.
What is a flashlight?
It looks like a big. You don't know one either.
I mean, I heard of it. But
It's a big. It
I
looks
think
like a big
another
ass
term for a
flashlight, but it's got a
flashlight is a
net in
pocket
it.
pussy.
It's got a big fleshy net in it,
What's
so you
the
just turn
point of
around
the
and you fuck it.
What's the
It's just
point?
called it. It looks like a flashlight, but it's
Oh,
a
so it
flashlight.
doesn't
Looks like a
actually
can
light
of
up.
Pringles, Rob.
Wordplay.
It doesn't actually light up.
It'd be awesome if it did. They probably do make them light
Why
up.
would it make it even more?
They
awesome?
probably do.
Looks, it smells like a
It's
salt
funny.
and vinegar Pringles
I'll tell
chip.
you why. Because it's just fucking something that looks like a flashlight isn't funny enough. When the fucking light goes
Right.
off, it'll make it more awesome.
So it's straight up a netting.
yes,
a
it's
fake
it's
netting.
a cyber skin net.
A fake net and it looks like a flashlight.
It's stuffed into like a flashlight
Oh, no,
type.
fuck all
Let
that.
me
So
tell
what,
you a
just
story.
pull it out. You keep it in your pocket. You pull it out.
No, you
Yeah,
keep it in
whenever
your
you
closet.
need it.
You pull it out and you fuck it.
Let me tell you
it fit in your
a
pocket?
story,
What you
okay?
Keep it
My
in your
ex,
closet.
I had a girlfriend once who worked at a sex shop, right? I used to hang out there waiting for her to get off. They had, and I mean get off of work, they had all sorts of electronic pocket pussies in there, all kinds of shit, right? I bought the most expensive one, like, this shit's gonna turn me out. I went home, applied such, and let me tell you something, it fucking sucked compared to the real thing.
Oh yeah.
They will never, ever duplicate the real thing. I don't give a fuck what type of fucking
Unless those real fuck
futuristic
robots come out. Yeah,
pussy
same.
bot you're fucking with. It ain't gonna do shit next to the real thing.
You never
Yeah,
know.
I don't know.
Never say never, man. Cyborg bitches come out, game's over.
Yeah, I don't know because they can do some shit.
Rob, the
science.
passion cannot be programmed.
Ah.
Tell that to
Look at
Will
that.
Smith.
I agree.
Tell it to Will Smith.
You know what I'm saying? The passion is different
iRobot
every
going.
time.
Yeah.
You know, it's based off real feelings.
But you can-
Her next move
AI
is based
guy.
off your move.
What do you live in
Right.
Flintstones? They got robots that
Look,
do all that
I don't
shit
want to
now.
get into this because I could talk about this.
Robots
all
are gonna
night.
take the world over, right?
But you got to extend your disbelief a little bit. If you're with a sex bot that's like level 10, like I'm talking 100 years in the future, you can't even tell the difference. I'm just saying. I
Rob,
think
you can ask
I
Dr.
think
Drew this
before.
Look,
You can ask Dr. Drew.
people fall in love with their cars. You know what I mean?
Yeah, weirdos.
But they
just
ain't
saying.
fucking the muffler.
Yeah, they are. Those fucking weirdos.
Depends on you.
Look,
what
you can ask
feel.
Dr. Drew this, Rob. Sex toys, sex bots are absolutely relevant when you can't get no real netting.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Motherfuckers
You know-
become
hold
addicted
on.
to them, though.
You know how many people
Yes,
can't?
both true.
You know how many people
They're
can't
relevant,
get
and
it?
you can get stuck with them. Yeah.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
I don't want to neglect nobody of the only netting they can get, which is a sex bot.
That's what I'm
right?
getting at.
I'm
What
all
about
for
like
it.
slug boys at the DCG and
That's
shit,
what
you know,
I'm saying.
or at the fucking whatever the fuck one out in Minneapolis is or whatever the fuck. You know what I'm saying?
Gen Con he's talking about.
Yeah, Gen Con.
I'm just saying that I'm not trying to prevent anybody. I'm all for the existence of sex bots and unbelievably technology sex bots, right? For the motherfuckers who can't get no real shit.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
He's gonna
Won't
find
replace
out
the
that the
real
broad he's banging and oh, head over heels. It's gonna be a robot. Fuck!
No, she's not a
Didn't even know.
robot. She's a whole bot.
Oh!
The way I like it. Because she's a freak. You just know that. I need a freak, though, in my life, Dr. Drew. I don't know what's midlife crisis or what. But,
you midlife. You've told me some stories over the years.
well, you know, midlife for me was about 25 years ago. But,
Okay, all right.
you know, I just know that
It burns the candle at both ends.
I need a freak in my life. You know what I mean? And that's real talk, you know. And another thing, Dr. Drew, oh, my God. I got to ask Dr. Drew something. I'm sorry, you guys, from babbling.
All right. Here we go.
Dr. Drew, real talk. Why I got the motherfucking iconic wisdom knowledge ninja
It's your chance.
on the show. Dr. Drew, okay, I was in a past relationship with a bisexual woman, and we had three-ways, right? When three-ways were introduced into my life, it was like hanging out with my best friend and my girl. You know what I mean? Like, we would go out together and try to score, try to pick somebody up. It was like hanging out with my boy and my woman. It was unbelievably great for the relationship. I never had an urge to cheat. I never had an urge to do anything. And every time we went out, it created a era of excitement because you never know. You might meet somebody and get some strange that night. So going into a new relationship, Dr. Drew, when I met somebody and I say, hey, I'm all about three-ways. I need three-ways in my life, you know.
Yeah.
Does that make me a bad person? Like, think about it. I need to know.
Doesn't make you a bad person. Doesn't make you a bad person. But let's go back to the relationship where you were doing that. How did that end?
Well, it ended for different reasons. But no, that was a plus in the relationship, totally, right until the end. And it didn't happen all the time.
For you,
know?
I'm going to bet it eroded things for her. I'm going to bet. And there are armies of people just trying to help two people have a relationship, right? It's hard enough for two people to do it and to stay committed and be intimate. You add a third person, it becomes infinitely more complicated.
Brother, these women were just like a sex toy to me, though. They didn't even sometimes have a face. It was like
I get to you. I get it worked for you, but it's so boundaryless. It's so unpredictable. You never know what somebody's going to end up feeling or experiencing. It just destabilizes everything
because
it's not. There's not a therapist on the earth that's going, well, you two are having trouble. You got to bring somebody else in. That'll make things better. that makes things much simpler.
You know, and the bottom line is this. I can't lie. Like, going into my relationship, I always felt guilty about it, like wanting that and telling her I wanted that. And I know that my guardian angel usually ain't tripping. So if I was feeling guilty, it's probably a real reason. That's a lot to ask a woman. You know what I mean?
It's not just a woman. It's a lot to ask of a relationship.
Well, yeah.
Relationships, they can come unglued very easily. They need much more attention, care, and watering and nurturing than most people are willing to give.
Here's the problem with it too. When you first start dating someone, they're putting their best foot forward
And a lot of that is lies, even if they don't realize they're doing it. It's
true.
They're trying to impress the fuck out of you.
That's true.
Because they love you or they're interested in you. So they're going to say shit.
They will accept things because
Yeah.
they're so enthusiastic and wanting to be involved with
Right.
you. Oh, that sounds great. Let's do that.
Yeah, but
and then
then-
it starts inside eating them up.
Yeah, and then as the months go by, you slowly start to see the real person because they start taking a stand for the stuff they don't like.
And you know, when I did start to see the real person, I told myself, I don't need three ways. You know what I'm saying? I thought I did. You know what I'm saying? Like when I was single, I thought there's no way I want to be in a relationship without three ways, you know? But once I got involved and really got to know my relationship, I was like, I don't need that shit. You know what I mean?
There you go. There you go. So maybe when you're single, you do that. That's all.
No doubt I do that when I'm single.
Okay,
Fuck yeah. But yeah, thank you for clearing that up because I did feel guilty. And you're right. It is a quick way to complicate the fuck out of things, man. You know what I mean?
Oh, yes. Oh, yes.
Cool, man. Well, let's what was the question? Oh yeah, how to
I don't know if you guys heard.
wanted to whip his ass.
I don't know if you guys heard Shaggy and Courtney, but they suggested a safe word, and I'm all about
I
that
was
too.
just fucking around. I don't know.
And I'm gonna for real.
Yeah, get one. Yeah.
Use a safe word. You know, if it's getting out of hand for either
like
one of you guys.
I'd be like, well, how
Like
about-
if you're really scaring me and I really don't want
How
you
about
to like
stop?
be
Yeah, I suggest
punch
stop.
fighting me
Stop.
anymore.
What the fuck? How about
yeah,
what the fuck?
stop doesn't always work though. If you say like
What the fuck
avocado, it
does?
means I'm fucking serious. Stop now.
How about
avocado?
When
You
I
said?
say that, I'm serious.
Avocado. I don't
Avocado.
Thank you for revealing your safe word.
know. No problem.
You really got a safe word?
No, but I think that'd be a
You do
good
now.
one.
Avocado.
I don't need a safe word personally, but if I needed one, I guess I would pick avocado.
I'm gonna pick a safe word now.
Well, we know
Just to
what.
have
What would yours
we
be,
know what. We know what Courtney's husband's yelling every night.
All right, you guys take care, man.
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Peace.
Yeah.
You know what I'm realizing, Rob?
Yep.
We have got a motherfucking onslaught of knowledge for these people that have a question. They are being blessed with
Schooled so hard.
an incredible amount of knowledge.
And a bunch of advice they didn't even ask for.
Right.
You know what I mean?
All the sideways shit that could help you on the side quest. But you know, 100 years just sitting in this room. Then we got Dr. Drew 100 years by himself of knowledge. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
200 fucking years
The
of
knowledge, Dr. Drew Salamo has the knowledge of 100 sex experts.
Yes. And scholars on
And
top
the
of it.
Sphinx.
You know what I'm saying? Scholars and gentlemen on top of it.
He's like
Scholars
the
and
he's like the
gentlemen.
big meech of sex experts. Right. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
For people that don't know, he was a
All right,
hell
we're
of a
gonna
successful drug dealer.
we're gonna
Not
take
really.
one.
End up in jail.
We're gonna take one more caller. This is the last caller. Then we out.
One
All right,
more
let's see.
lucky motherfucker.
Let's see who we got.
Hey!
All right, there it is.
Hello.
Hey, can you hear me?
He knows what
Yeah.
a flashlight is. I guarantee it. You know what a flashlight is?
Look at his t-shirt. It's the initials for what Rob was talking about at the beginning.
Yeah.
When you chew hamburgers into the mic.
ASC49. What was that again?
Whatever the fuck it was, an extra mayonnaise.
Hey, man, what's your name, brother?
My name is Shizzy, and I would like to make a disclaimer that I am not a juggalo. This is a more complicated situation. So basically, I met this chick about 3 months ago at a local concert, and so we started hitting it off. Really cool, head game crazy, knows what fleshlights are, and the only issue is she has a specific fetish. For Shaggy 2 Dope, specifically face paint.
Oh, that would explain.
Wait, why he's wearing my shit right now.
He's trying to get some pussy.
Right, you're wearing my shit to bang abroad. Basically.
She's like, I ain't fucking nobody.
You put on
They don't look just like Shaggy.
You put on paint, you got some skin.
She's like, yes, I fucked 6 different dudes, but they're all Shaggy to me, motherfucker.
Oh man.
So are you planning on never taking that off now?
You know what's a trip is when,
like, oh, I don't get skin.
when you came on the screen, I thought you were Shaggy.
I thought it was too.
I used face paint from Michael's from the kids' craft section, so it's pretty good quality.
It is.
I can see how it's peeling off around your cheeks.
Yeah, I
From
used to-
smiling, getting all that
Right,
pussy.
right. Looks great.
Pizza.
So tell us more about this fetish.
So basically, do you know what you were talking earlier about this actually on the last caller? Do you know what a strap-on is specifically?
Absolutely.
A strap on, like a dildo?
Yeah.
Essentially, yeah. A dildo, you kind of
be a strap on.
There's usually one balls deep in my ass every other night. Of course, I know what it is.
Looking for the prostate guy.
And it's strapped to Manny.
Essentially, he has a specific fetish where I put on the face paint, but of course, I'm not as trained as you. I'm not a professional, so it takes a couple hours. And then she uses the strap on me, and then specifically, let me show you this.
Don't show us the strap on.
You show us the butthole.
Get that hang up button ready.
Yeah.
You show us the butthole. It goes in here. Are you serious right
Hold
now?
on a second. I got a feeling that he's this chick he's talking about.
Yeah, I think so.
He's the chick he's talking about, and I'm supposed to be him.
He looks in the mirror,
Isn't it?
backs
That's
off.
what the fuck is, Dr. Drew, that's what's going on, isn't it? That's what's going on, isn't it?
I'm not sure. I'm gonna take him at his word for now.
He paints up in Shaggy's
I'm not.
paint and jacks off in the
I'm
mirror.
not being bamboozled. I see what's going on, fella. Look at the smile. Fuck yeah.
There is no chick.
No, he's the chick.
He's talking about his butthole.
Yeah, he just says it.
He named it.
He's talking about the chick between his butt cheeks.
He calls his butthole Eloise.
Eloise taint.
I'm playing, homie.
He takes the dildo and does himself.
He's looking at the picture.
What were you saying, homie?
God.
So specifically,
Oh, man.
I have to do this every single time for her to essentially climax.
Oh, my God. This is awesome.
2 hours. It's messy. I get shit all over my pillows and stuff.
How much did Shaggy pay you to do this?
Sorry, what?
How much did Shaggy pay?
No, I'm wondering how much I could pay to jump in this action.
Maybe that's no problem.
Live for free,
real
probably,
thing?
huh?
This dude would be gone in a New York minute.
He's got to be in the mix for some reason. Ah!
You'd have to get pegged.
She wants to get turned out by two Shaggy.
Oh my God, that's what it's.
Is Vonda Jane anywhere in this mix? In a closet, maybe, or in the other room, looking through a hole in the wall?
All right, so wait, all right, so in order to bang her, she's got to bang you and get shit all over the place.
Yeah, pretty much.
Sweet. That sounds pretty cool. Good deal.
Only issue is we've never brought up not wearing it.
What?
So we've all worn it so far, and
So you
just
never.
due to some confidence issues, some anxiety. I don't know how to ask her whether or not she's okay with me taking it off.
Just take it off and use your meat.
Because I don't know if she the issue is I don't know if she loves the ninja under the face paint.
Well,
And that's
the fact she asked you to paint your face like Shaggy means that's probably not totally in your favor, homie. Otherwise, she would probably be happy with the face you have.
I gotta look. I gotta ask this guy something. All right, look. You say there's poop everywhere, right? Is your butthole okay, guy? What's going? You know what I'm saying?
Why are we not worried about his butthole? Let's go to Dr. Drew.
I obviously use the correct procedures of cleaning everything. I'm saying this stuff gets all over the place. I'll have black and white all over my pillows.
Shit. Thank
God.
Oh my God. Thank you for clearing that up. Oh my God.
Hold on, Dr. Drew. What is your opinion of this shit? Like, this guy is saying he's got to paint up like Shaggy.
I don't care what he says now. It's not actual
and
shit.
he's wondering if she really loves him. What do you think? What would you think the answer to that would be?
I definitely can understand he would this would all make him feel insecure, right? It's a barrier between the two of them, and you have to sort of pretend you're somebody else. I find it a little peculiar that she has to see you with the face paint and look at a picture of Shaggy at the same time.
Yeah, double whammy.
And every time he fucks her, he's got to do that.
Right.
He's never fucked her without it.
It's a great example of what men will do if a woman, if he wants to have sex with her and a woman asks him to do anything, he'll do it. You know, so if she asked him to go jump off the roof onto the dildo, he'd be like, all right, okay, hey, hang on, let me get out there.
So you can't filter either one of those two activities. You both have to be painted like me and get fucked with a dildo. So you can't get rid of either one of those bones.
No, she wears the Violet J makeup. I just wear the Shaggy T.
What are you talking about, homie?
Why did you start with that? What the fuck is going on in that bedroom? Oh, now it's switched up because the broad wearing his shit. Now he's concerned.
Wow. First I had to learn about my torturous whispering.
It was cool. No, he's in the mix. He's
Shaggy and Bonnie J are fucking in some bedroom in fucking East
You guys have been
Milwaukee.
together a long time. Your relationship has aged.
Fine wine.
Look, he's not even laughing. The dude's not even laughing. He's
No.
like, what?
He's
What's
trying to get advice,
Yo,
man. He's trying to get real fucking opinions. You know what I'm saying?
Listen, I got
You're
an
in the
opinion.
paint.
He's
I
like,
got
we throw
the
Fago on each other. What?
I got
But
an
what if-
opinion.
but
I would
the
like.
issue is I don't know if she's going to leave me if I take the pay, take the face.
All
right, check it out.
You got nothing to begin with.
Are you going to keep it on
You
forever?
don't. That's right, Dr. Drew. You got nothing,
Right.
homie. You got to be the same dude every time you fuck her. And that dude ain't you because he's sitting right here. However, you are giving him some smooth-ass haircut ideas. See how you would look if you had his
Definitely
wig?
growing my wig back like that.
That's what you should do because that's a handsome
question.
motherfucker right there.
Great.
No question.
Listen, I got some advice.
Stooges, but all right.
I got some advice. So basically, what we were talking about earlier, when a new relationship starts, you're willing to do great things, right? Great lengths.
Yeah.
That shit's gonna play out like
That's
quick
right.
as the months go on. So but at the same time, there's nothing wrong with a little bit of role play in a relationship. So maybe tell her.
What about only role
Check
play?
it out. Maybe tell her, hey, this is a once a month type thing. You know what I mean? Like put a limit on it. Like I'm down to do this maybe like once a month.
Maybe
you
you put
pick
the
a
We
date.
still don't know if you like the whole strap-on thing. Do you like that?
Oh no, I fuck with the strap on.
Oh, he's
No,
good
I'm
with
saying
it.
is that, but she's the one
No,
wearing
he's
it, right?
good with it. He said he fucks
Yeah.
with it.
All right, you're good with that. So fine. So you can keep that going. And I agree with that was Rob. I think
Yeah.
Rob, your mic's not so good. I can barely hear you.
Yeah, that was me.
Well, you know what though? You know what the thing is, Rob. Though the thing is, he can't say, "Look, we're only gonna do this shaggy shit once a month." Because if he says that, she's gonna be like, "Don't let the door hit you in the ass on the way out, motherfucker."
Well, then what's
Well,
she
then he
supposed to
didn't
do?
need
Not
it.
paint up like Violent J then? You know what I'm saying?
You gotta address the issue early though, is what I'm saying. You can't just wait like 6 months in. And
Well, can I-
Why not? He's like, "I'll play shaggy, sure. Just let me hit that."
No,
button."
he's saying there's
He
a
looks
problem.
unhappy.
I'm
He's
like
saying
concerned
it's
about
a
something
problem.
else too. So do you got a problem with her painting up like Violent J and hitting it? Or you that's no concern. You don't care about that.
Because
part.
you don't need a fake volunteer. You can have a real one right here, homie.
Yeah, I try to close my eyes and not think about it. I try to look past it. It's not my
Not good.
specific thing, but it's part of her whole, I guess, like scene that she likes to play. And so yeah, she specifically likes to wear that, and I try not to mind it too much.
He's like, "Man, I ain't even a juggalo, man. I listen to Metallica, motherfucker.
he started the whole
You
thing.
just fucking with this rap shit. But I'll play shaggy too, though. Whoop, whoop. Just give me that pussy. I don't care."
Look, my advice is have a serious conversation with her. Sit her down. This is a problem.
Is she in the other room? How can we get the paint on now?
Look, I'm down to
What the fuck?
I'm down to entertain your fantasy, but not every fucking time. Like just try to put it into
that's right.
limits.
Can I ask you that? How come you got the? How come you got the?
I worry though. He's so nervous about her. She's going to leave, and I've got to do everything perfectly for her. When people's numbers don't match, I don't know. I don't know. If you're worried that your numbers don't, you know what I'm saying? That if you're not in the same, that you should be together in some fashion. You gotta be together because you want to be together, and that's that. Not because you're willing to do anything to keep her.
Why are we sugarcoating this?
Wait, what was
right? This chick is asking him to be shaggy too, though, every time they fuck.
That's what I'm saying.
Why are we trying to repair this relationship?
So-
This shit is dead.
Right.
Yeah.
So are you wearing the paint right now just in case she's watching and you got to be a gimmick 24/7 in case she sees you? You got to be painted up?
No, she's coming over here soon.
Oh, that's okay.
Oh my God.
He said it takes 2 hours to get on for him. So
Has she
She's
ever
like-
seen you without the paint?
She's like, "Have the shit on when I get there, motherfucker."
Right?
Yeah, she usually sees me on with the paint. She's seen a picture of me one time without the paint. That's it so far.
that was enough for her. She's like, no, I'm good.
So wait a minute. She's never saw you without the paint?
Not live.
How'd you meet?
We met at a local concert and we were both dressed as juggalos. It was like a local band in North Carolina.
Hold on, I know what's going on, Dr. Drew. That chick thinks that's shaggy too, though. And he can't show her who he really is.
You can't take the paint off.
She's telling all her friends, "I'm fucking shaggy too, though."
If I was to sit next to that TV, you would not know the difference. Uncanny, dog.
I know, yeah.
If I put a wig on like that right now, it would be we'd be twins.
I know. That's why if anything ever happens to you, I got my partner right there.
Exactly. Yes, sir. And I'll just, if anything happens to you, I'll just holler at his bitch.
That's right.
Matter of fact, him and his woman could just take over for us.
Yeah, Yeah, we can retire. Fuck that. We got a replacement. It's already in place.
Better than the real thing.
Yeah.
And they fuck each other.
Right. They can share a bus.
Double the sales.
Think of that sex tape getting
They
released.
can share a room in the back of the bus.
Think of that sex tape leaks. Shaggy and Jay fucking.
Right.
It's just not what,
problems,
not
boys.
what you might have thought it was.
No wonder why you motherfuckers stayed together all these years.
All right, man. Well, I hope some of that advice hit home, and maybe it'll help you. Maybe it won't.
I'd like to give you
Be
some of my own
yourself.
advice. Bail. Right? Bounce.
Find a different broad.
Right? Fuck her. Right. Leave her. I mean, don't fuck her. Fuck her one more time, but then leave.
Yeah, try to get back to being the two of you who actually are. That's obvious.
It never was there, though, Dr. Drew. That's what he said.
I know you got to find your way back. There's
Get
something
back
there.
to what, though?
You
It
probably,
never
don't even, you
existed.
probably don't even know that broad when she's just like
Try
out of
it
her
with
paint
no
stuff.
makeup.
She's probably a whole
Dr.
different
Drew,
person.
You're saying get back to. He's saying she's never even seen him without
No.
the paint.
Which is weird
What?
to begin with.
Well, no, in
That's
the
crazy.
picture, in the
So what are they going to get back to? She's like, wait a minute, motherfucker. I don't want to fuck you. I've been fucking Shaggy from day one. That's who this relationship is with.
It's with
You know
Shaggy.
what I mean? Think about it.
How come nobody, wait.
That is the craziest scenario I've ever heard of in my life.
Let me ask all you guys this. How come nobody's asked me how I feel about this situation?
Yeah, how do you feel
He's
about
acting like
this,
me in this
Jay?
Why do we
motherfucker.
get
You know
what
what
you're
we're doing?
feeling? That's Shaggy Tudo right there on the screen.
Well, we just found out how I feel about it. He
You like
told
getting
us how I
tagged?
feel about it, so
You're
I'm
that.
good. Thank you, guy. You just told
I'm
everybody how I feel.
assuming, Joey, you feel the same way about me.
I do.
Some couple painted up like me and you
Sometimes.
was fucking each other, and it's hella uncomfortable.
You know what? Sometimes I wish I could take my paint off around you, okay? Maybe you could do the same for me.
Are you hitting on me?
No, I'm just saying.
All right. On that note, I think it's time to call it a night.
Man, thank you to Dr. Drew.
Man,
Thank
Dr.
you,
Drew.
Dr.
You
Drew,
are
have ever
awesome.
heard
That's
of
not
a
even big enough words. There's
I
no
still have
words
one
to say thank you.
Dr. Drew, have you ever heard of anything like what we just saw with that kid? I mean honestly, how could you have?
There's so many variables.
I've never heard anything like anything that I've been sitting through for the last hour and a half. So it's all in keeping with the theme of the night. Shit I've never seen or heard before. But listen, that being said, I expect nothing less from you guys. It's always a pleasure to hang out with you, and I can't wait to see you again. If you're out here or I'm out there, whatever, we got to get together in person.
No doubt, brother.
man.
Hey, thank you sincerely for real for coming on the show,
100%,
brother.
man.
It really means a lot to us, man. And again, man, we can't wait to see you again, brother. That's gonna be fun, man.
Let's do what did we decide tonight we were going to do? We were going to do some, I'm going to be on the Queen video, right? So I'll do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, send
You
a
gotta
picture
wear your booty shorts.
Please wear the extra short orange ones.
They say juicy on the ass.
Perfect.
All right, Dr. Drew, take care, brother. You're a level,
brother.
You're a level 10 fresh
Tell your wife
ninja.
good night.
Yeah.
All right, thank you guys.
Thank you.
That was awesome, man.
Yeah.
I love him, man. That was dope as hell.
Manny, you got some shout outs you want to give before we call it a night?
Yeah, I do,
Yeah.
man. Actually, we got Fart69 who went and tripled their original donation, man.
Is that Michael find you enough?
6,000 bits from this one ninja, man. That was what's up. That's real cool. Then we also got Shitty Blumpkin with 5,000 bits.
The old Shitty
Appreciate
Blumpkin.
the old Shitty Blumpkin, baby.
Couldn't
we
be a clean
appreciate
Blumpkin.
them bits, man. We appreciate them coming in, and we need them more. Any little bit you can, we appreciate everything, guys. Back to you, Jump Steady.
All right. So on behalf of everybody here,
Thank you to Courtney.
Yeah.
Thank you
Courtney,
guys for
thank
having
you.
me
Thank
so
you for
much.
coming through,
That's fun.
killing it.
For those that don't know, again, Courtney's sang on endless amounts of our records, including something to see on the Yum Yum
So
Bedroom.
much so, she's basically in the posse of Insane Clown Posse.
She's been singing on our albums for years and years. You know what I'm saying? And hella talented artist, Courtney. And thank you for being on the Zen of Love with us.
Having me for on the Zen of Love. Thank you. Thank
Avocado!
All right, we'll see you next time. And this Saturday, we have the Juggalo Gong Show going down. So if you have talent out there, make sure you hit us up. Hit us up because we're looking for anybody, any talent you got, whether it's playing instruments, dancing, rapping, singing, whatever it is, you can have your chance to get on the stage before Insane Clown Posse, who will be the judges, and see if you got what it takes to be victorious. Until then, on behalf of all of us and Zen of Love, we hope you have found love in your hearts, and we hope that we steered you in the right direction to better relationships with your significant others.
And for that homie that was just on the show with the shaggy paint, the right direction is out the motherfucking door.
Right.
Of that relationship.
And we out this bitch. Whoop, whoop.
Whoop, whoop.
Yeah.